Yep, yep. We're about 6 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It's two live. You know what I'm saying? It's three of the many in the building right now. Yours truly, um, headquarters, Topper Hills to be exact. Nowadays, you got my guy Ravishing,
What's up,
aka
y'all? What's up? What's up, y'all? Feel blessed
and
to be here with my brothers tonight, for
right, and
sure.
Zeldrick Sales. My
What's up,
guy.
baby? This is Zell. I'm here representing.
Yeah, we to the people who's watching, man, we talk all the time. But we ain't been talking all the time. We've been talking a lot more lately, right? And we've been dialoguing and just talking shit. Everybody's talking shit. Everybody got something to say, and we old, and we think, we like sharpening iron with each other. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
we
right.
decided to have a podcast of friendly minds, and we're gonna show you guys how to argue and disagree and still be friends and still be the same thing before we went in and before we went out. You know what I'm saying? I call myself I believe in a sun worshiper. We're gonna say because this for the thing, knowledge itself. Uh, Z is pro Islam. We got one guy who's a Hebrew Israelite when he gets on here. Then we got hopefully I tagged Aaron Washington. Hopefully he can be a part of it. And as we get going on, he's gonna get going on.
That's
So let
right.
me introduce my guy Ravishing. Ravishing, go ahead, take it.
Right. Like I said, feel blessed to be here tonight. I'm just a brother who likes to study on his own, likes to do a lot of his own research, likes to share knowledge. I really like to truly build with people, like we're going to do tonight. So when we build with one another, we get to. That's how you share unity, and that's how you get to pass on information. So for me, I always found myself around the conscious brothers and the conscious community because we say communities. It's not always something that you can touch, but it's people that can share information with one another in a constructive way. Yeah, we might be compassionate, might get loud sometimes. We just try not to call names and try to be disrespectful to one another because we understood we never really done that to one another, so we're not gonna start now. Thank you.
Z, what's up? Z, what's up?
Hey, what's up, you guys? How y'all doing, man? Like Amara said, I feel honored to be here today to just be with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? The idea that we can live so far away, and I feel like we are sitting in the same room, chilling with each other. That feels good to me. And with COVID, everybody used to be at distance anyway. So at least we feel like we made the connection by being here. And when it comes to what I'm representing, Islam, like I said, I was always taught as peace. So I've been always that type of brother who's been a peaceful brother and was wanted to be that peacemaker. So when I say Islam, I'm coming in the form of bringing the peace, bringing a conscious understanding, showing you that I'm a wide awake, well aware, well taught black man. So yes, I'm happy to be here and share what value I can bring.
Art
Thank
What
Diggy's
you.
in
up?
the
What up?
building.
What up? What up?
What up?
What's up, Art?
What's good, man? Can y'all hear me good?
Art,
What's good, Rav?
how you doing, brother?
Man, good to see y'all, man, as always, man. The four
Yes,
horsemen in the building.
thank you for being here.
You already know the deal, man.
Yes.
Everybody
Okay.
blessed over there.
Everybody blessed. So this is our first topic. We just get into it. We're gonna talk about Candace Owens and Kanye.
Well, you want to
Although
let
you,
artists introduce himself?
yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna introduce yourself first, artist. Go ahead and give us some of your where you get your.
Well, I mean, I'm. Everybody know me, man. I'm AD, man. Art Dog, Truth Knock. I got many monikers. You know what I'm saying? But as far as who I am, I'm what you would describe as an Israelite. Um, and that's just the ethnicity. So I'm glad we're gonna talk about this Kanyeezy a little bit. Uh, he's really opened up some things, man. So it's gonna be a beautiful discussion, man. But Hey man, I'm strictly biblical, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the holy word of God, the scripture. You know, I've dug in. I understand that there's a number of uh let's say how to say it, man. There's a lot of controversy. There's a lot of things that's been taken away, added to. You know what I mean? Um, but as a student, man, as a scholar, man, I dug in to find additional sources, man. That actually just points to the truth. So, you know, with me, man, is just, you know, they call me Truth Knock, man. So it's, you know, let's get to the truth of the matter. You know, I don't proclaim to know everything, man. I'm a student. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to still grow. Iron sharpens iron. So forums like this, man, with brothers like this, we grew up with each other. We've all traversed, went different directions, you know what I'm saying? And we can still come back and share them experiences with each other and sharpen each other up, you know what I mean? And sharpen others that's listening to us, man. So, you know, I'm looking for a real good productive, you know, call conversation, and we're gonna keep this thing going because there's a whole lot of things to discuss. So, you know, that's kind of me in a nutshell, man.
All right. So let's get to it. All right. Candace and Kanye, right? Me personally, I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't used to like Candace for probably the reasons you guys still don't like her, because let's just face it, a girl that we meet like that, if we was at Hunt or we was at Lincoln and we seen Candace, we kind of knew she wouldn't be messing with us. We kind of know what she, you know, we that's the first judging the book without a cover thing, right? In my opinion. But when she speaks to me, she makes a lot of sense, bro. She talks about what I talk. I think, you know, I mean, we're gonna show the clip in a sec. After I get through talking, we're gonna show the clip, because this clip, when she talks about, I think it's true. So while she's talking about another clip, I'm gonna go try to find another clip where I think it's true, or I'm just gonna listen. See, the thing about it is, I don't even need to hear. So I don't really listen to it, but if I hear it right now, if it's something new, I'll probably side with her in a certain sense. But that don't mean I'm a coon, or I just. So go ahead, Myra, since you know, and then I'm gonna go Myra, Zelda, our dog.
Do you mind playing the video first?
Oh yeah, no, I don't mind.
Okay, thank you, brother.
All right, hold on. You wanna play the video?
And yeah, thanks for playing the video, because I'm probably somebody a little behind on everybody, what's going on about everything. So thank you.
Hold on, fellas. Let me you guys ready?
Hey man, salute to man JQ, man, for getting his technology on, man.
Nah, man, this is hey, bro.
That's right, AD. For real.
He's like a baby growing into a man.
Hey
Huh?
man, salute, man, cause bro, you know it's progression, bro.
That's
you
right.
know,
That's
we
ready,
learning
man.
some things, man.
Nah, this is what I didn't want to do. I want to sit back and talk, but I got to do all
success.
this. Go ahead.
One thing I always say, Tucker,
Hold on.
is that the left can.
My bad. Here we go. Mute your mics if you can. Here we go.
They are so race obsessed. And one thing I always say, Tucker, is that the left can pull a racist narrative from thin air where it doesn't exist. But when it actually is in their face, they try to avoid it at all costs, especially when the perpetrator is a black person against another white person, which obviously happens more often in this country, given the fact that black Americans are the most murderous group in America by rate. Now, what's interesting here is that the two biggest race cases of the last 2 years, arguably George Floyd and Kyle Rittenhouse, never actually produced a single piece of evidence pointing to race. Right? George Floyd. Derek Chauvin never used racial language or racial slurs against George Floyd during that arrest. Didn't matter. It became the biggest race case in America. Kyle Rittenhouse. That case had to do with 3 white people. Didn't matter. They extracted a racial narrative for that case.
Why are you first? Go ahead.
Come take a look at this. If you have a utility meter like this on the side of your house, we are looking for 200 qualified homeowners to go solar for no money out of pocket.
Go ahead, Myra.
Wait a minute. Is that before Ralph start? Is that all of the clip?
That's just all the clip for right now. We got more.
Okay.
We can go over it again, but go ahead, Myra. I'll rewind it. We can hear it again. We ain't tripping. Go ahead, Myra.
Well, you know, the first thing that really catches my attention is just the title. Blacks, or what was the murderous group, the most murderous group? That's not true.
That's arguable.
That's not true.
Well, who is the most murderous group currently? We're not talking about. Well, I know what you're talking about. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
The most murderous group would probably be the white construct, based on all the different levels that there is of it. I would say that always it would be that first when you are in a system that's dominated by that culture. So I already know what side that she's playing on or playing for. And that's why I want that when I first seen this topic, that's why she's so popular, because what she's saying, she knows it's going to grab attention. But
all right, but see now you're talking about what she said.
No, hold on.
Is
what
it
I'm
true
saying,
or not? Not the attention grab.
But what I'm saying is yes. What I'm saying is it's easy to
so it grabbed your attention.
No, not really.
Attention. Okay, well,
no, not really. Not really. Some of the comments that people was making about what she was saying, and I specifically stated that what she's saying is not even true. This is easy to disprove with truth, science, data.
Hold on, I think you're going too far into this. I just think she just spoke from a 2022 review. Just like if she was talking about last night, Offset or Takeoff just got shot, right? Is this what she's talking about? I mean, that's what she's talking about, murderous. You're talking about deception and other things. We're talking about the most murderous is niggas. Period.
No.
Hold on.
Lie, brother.
Hold on. Murder.
Doesn't matter what you say, it's a matter what you can prove, brother. So she can say what she wants to say. I'm black. I'm black. I mean, I already so
all I'm saying is this. She's saying murder, okay? Throughout the United States. Not the United States. I know I ain't saying white folks don't murder, and I know they murdered and enslaved and did all that in pillage. That's the oppression. I know that. Remember, I told you I'm not speaking to the oppressed mind. I'm speaking now in 2022, because what I'm telling you is, way back then when we were oppressed, a KKK would have to come to my door, and I would have to be scared. I wish one of them guys would come to my door now. Feel what I'm saying? Now, there's other ways they can get me. My point is, we're in 2022. Who's doing the murdering?
She don't care about black lives, brother.
You didn't answer the question. No. We'll come back to you when you think about it. Art Dog, go ahead. What you got?
Oh, well, I mean, I thought you were going to Zell first, man, but I'll go ahead, bro.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Well, we went to the video. Zell, go ahead. What you think? Because I'm going to get to the video, too, again.
Yeah. My humble opinion, if I can have a second to just base what I think. I feel like she's speaking into the right now. Because if you ask the question, do you feel that the blacks are the most murderous people on the United States planet? I would say hell no. The thing about it is that just because they are leading the goddamn cause in gun violence, they ain't got them Milky Way and no damn vaccines or none of that type of stuff to feel like they can get you from the backside. And we know that type of stuff is really going on. So if it comes to taking that title, yeah, I feel like, we done raised up the rates ever since crack cocaine and drug violence and gangs came involved. But before that, we didn't own that title. So go ahead.
You don't have no proof of that, bro. And that's just like, that's conspiracy theorists.
Okay, stop. Did we go through slavery? Did they kill any of us? Hold on. No, hold on. I ain't talking about that. I don't want to. Hey, don't say the V word on here. Hey, don't say the V word. I was saying that because we don't Milky Way none of the good stuff. So what I was saying was that That's just my opinion as far as that one question is, do I feel like we the most murderous people on the planet? If you think about what they did to the Indians, as far as making their way, what they did to every nationality, every invasion in every country, that ain't us. We know who it is, but we work with them.
Bro, current.
Okay, what didn't they just come out of a?
We're not the most we're not the most murderous
Hey,
overall.
didn't they just come out of somebody's backyard about 2 weeks ago, just taking somebody's country or something? They always up to something, man. And we can't keep up with the murder rate.
Proving her to be right. You didn't answer it. Go ahead. She sounds right. You didn't just knock what she said. Hold on. So
I just said I don't think they're the most murderous people in the world. That's my answer. That's it.
Where she's talking, of course, now, like I said, offset, take off. She's talking about our culture, our rap music, right? She's talking about the killings in the prisons. You know what she's talking about. We know these guys. See, this is why Charleston White is getting so much smack, but at the same time, he's not getting so much smack because what he's saying is right. He's just not going about it right. Who's killing all these people?
Okay, but listen to this, Jimmy. If I can interrupt and just say one thing. Well, in so many ways, I feel like I hear what you're saying because this is what we live and get browbeat on every day, who the fuck we are as this nobody, this killer, this who we are. But why can't we never focus on the cause of the effect that led us to be these people? Why can't we never?
So you're not
go
listening.
Ahead.
Only thing she just said,
she's not calling her. It's deeper.
Said a fact. See, this one. See what I mean with Candace? An artist is. I'm gonna let artists get a try. Myra had a try. You had a try. Artist is gonna say his thing, but what you guys both said didn't go to anything she said. We're gonna play it after artist.
She was lying.
Okay, she might be lying. We'll play it again. Artist, go ahead.
And I said I don't think they're the biggest killers in the world.
So I don't have to prove nothing, brother.
Go ahead, R-Dog.
All right, so yeah, based on what the small clip you just played, she says black, and I gotta hear it again, man. But from what she said, from what I hear, she said blacks was the most murderous group of people, period.
Right, and I said
so. Here's the thing. So was she saying that blacks commit? Now we understand black on black crime, or white on white crime. We live where people are tribal by nature. So we tend to live amongst each other. So of course, there's going to be more crime within a certain or segment of society based upon who your neighbors are. So that's how you're going to get more black on black crime. White people do more crime against white folks. Asians do more crime against Asian folks. That's just the way it is. But to say that we are the most murderous group is a myth and a fallacy with something that's continually being perpetuated through media. We don't commit more crime than nobody else, but we're targeted more than anybody else. Period.
I just, me personally, I think she's talking about these times, and all I see, all I know is there's a lot of shooting them up. I don't know those white folks shooting them up like this. And this is in Tacoma. Okay, hold on. This is in Tacoma. Okay, there ain't no white boys really doing them right. There's a few of them, but they ain't like the brothers, the Crips, the Bloods, the BGDs in Seattle. That's murderous, bro. Now hold on. The other stuff you guys talk about.
Let me add in there real quick, man. Because see, here, look, my son-in-law was shot in the face a couple months ago, right? By a white dude. That didn't make the news, man. That wasn't spoke on. You feel me? Now, had it been the tables reversed, had he shot somebody, guaranteed, my son-in-law's name would have been all across the news. Aggravated assault, aggravated attempted murder, woo-de-woo-woo-woo. Because once you put melanin on it, bro, it's easy to be targeted. We gotta constantly demonize a segment of society. Now, I'm not saying what she's saying is not true. Because we all got the talking points.
And that's where I'm at with it.
Bro. The talking points are the talking points. You understand what I'm saying? But to make a talking point and to make that to be, hey, this is an all end all, and not give the context behind it. You see what I'm saying? Everything is context, bro. You just can't just say, "Oh, black, they're the most murderous group." Well, what do you mean by that?
Okay, she said that. We heard that. Let's hear it again. Then let's hear what she said again. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get to it. I just want to say this. Never mind. Amara, go. I'm gonna get to it. I'm on it. But I want to hear you, Amara, real quick.
All right. Now, what I understand and know, what I already understand and know about Candace Owens is she's a conservative and she's a Trump supporter, and she's married to a racist. So you have to understand this, brother, is the conscious community already knows who she is. So she didn't surprise nobody when she starts coming out slandering and criticizing and degrading black individuals and black groups, and then saying, "Oh, that's your fault. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps." But excuse me, Dr. Martin King already said that. How can I put myself on my bootstraps? Some people don't even got no boots, brother. So when she's coming out just dumping on the black people, to me, I'm not surprised. So I'm surprised that brothers are talking about she's speaking truth and it's valid what she's saying. No, it's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that the conscious community, if you go to them with that, man, they're just gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh like, what? You already don't know who the hell she is, and that's just how they look at her, brother. Like they don't even spend no time on her because they're trying to give their children the truth. So so when I go on social media, I hear people saying, "Oh man, she's speaking truth." All I say is, no, you show me what she's saying is what she's saying is truthful, because that's not truth, brother. We are like our dog said. Yes, we do go at each other all around the world. We do that. But when you look at America, why do you think that there was marches and having rallies talking about, "Hey man, Black Lives Matter. Please stop kicking our ass over here. Please, please, please." You're unloading on us. The law enforcement is only unloading on us. So I'm trying to get you to understand who she is based on these words I'm saying, brother, because she's married to a racist. She's a Trump supporter. She just put Kanye West to the ringer because right when Kanye started talking about the Jews, she backed out. I'm done. So they said, look, the white media said she caused Kanye West to lose $1 billion yesterday. So I'm just letting you know she's dangerous.
How can you lose $1 billion
towards black people, bro, and against black people, because she knows exactly who she is. She knows exactly what she knows exactly what she's doing, bro. She knows what she's doing, brother. She's smart when it comes to that part, but her remarks and her slander and her black degradation towards the black people and community is not true, brother.
So this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this once again. So who? Maybe Mexicans kill just about as much as black people. Okay, I mean Mexicans be shanking up some shit too. Feel me?
Is that opinion, man, or is that fact based, bro?
Well, my point is,
bro, you just throwing something out there. You sound like Trump.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? And then she was sitting with a White Lives Matter shirt on with Kanye West. Come on, bro. Hey, bro, make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. He was sitting with a White Lives Matter shirt on.
Come on, man.
Brother.
Come on, man. I'm just saying. Hold on. Here we go.
Hey, that's a good one, our dog.
Hey, but it goes to show you how powerful social media is, and it can affect that many people.
That the left can pull a.
Hey, rewind it back. Rewind it back a minute, man. Let me hear that. Hold on. Let me mute my mic.
Be quiet. All ready? Go.
Are so race obsessed. And one thing I always say, Tucker, is that the left can pull a racist narrative from thin air where it doesn't exist. But when it actually is in their face, they try to avoid it at all costs, especially when.
So when she was talking about this guy right here, he murdered somebody, and that's all. So I'm trying to get you in the narrative.
Perpetrator is a black person against another white person, which obviously happens more often in this country, given the fact that black Americans are the most murderous group in America by rate. Now, what's interesting.
Okay.
Bruh, did you hear what she said?
Yeah, and I get what you guys are saying,
you
right?
agree with that?
Look. I get what you guys
you
are
agree
saying.
with that, bro?
No, but yeah. No, yeah.
Come on, man.
Here, let me explain it. I'm gonna explain it.
You agree with that, man?
Let
Explain
me
yourself.
Wow.
I see. The reason why you don't agree with it is because she said it. She said that we kill whites at a rate, right? And we're murderers. But I don't agree with that part. But
so, she did say that blacks kill.
Shooting up shit. I want to know who's more murderous than your young black male right now.
Did she say that blacks kill more whites? Is that what she said?
Yeah, I don't.
Because we're the most murderous group.
I didn't agree with that part.
I gotta say something.
See, you can poke holes in it all the time. My bad, brother. My bad.
That's okay. With all the technology that we do have, especially you, Jimmy, because you seem to be able to look up stuff pretty fast. And can you take a minute and just go ahead and go Google it right quick?
Hey man, I already did that. I'm a couple steps ahead. I already did that.
Can you give us some numbers on this? So
let me give you. And this is one.
Can you give us some numbers? Give us some numbers so we got some facts now. Let's go.
This is race and violent crime, and this is an article. It's from a website called Reason.com. I just pulled it up, and again, I'm not gonna say I'm subscribing to this website. I just pulled it up.
No,
right?
Send it to my inbox. I can put it up.
All right, I gotta let's do this.
Yeah, because I think it'll be nice, and plus, if we can pose the right questions that we're trying to answer.
Let's finish what is she saying? Because, like I said, I'm a disclaim. I don't believe her whole sentence, but the one part I gotta agree with. We shooting up some shit, bro. Rappers is getting killed.
Everybody been getting killed. Oh yeah, another thing I want to say.
What's your email? What's your email?
So when they had the mafia
at Yahoo.
Hey, so when they had the mafia,
_Quins at Yahoo.
I got you.
But all I'm saying is, bro, I'm talking about currently, cats are shooting up some stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. They will everywhere.
Hey, bro, that's very true, bro, and it's heartbreaking, man, because
it's people dying every day all around the world.
And that's it. And now the BS he said before that, I don't agree with.
But check this out. Now check this out. Let me ask you: how many people you think got shot or killed yesterday?
Over what?
Period. How many people? I mean, if you we don't know, but do you think? Not Offset. What's my brother's name, bro? Takeoff.
Was the only one? No.
You think he was the only one killed yesterday?
No.
But he's the only one that you see in the news cycle as being murdered yesterday.
Hey, brother, you're right. And it's also about something else that when people get caught up on the, like, even though I might not agree with the Black Lives Matter organization because I truly don't know what it is, right? I'm kind of like neutral when it comes to that. But you have to think about it, brother. It's about the first words in that slogan, Black,
which is offensive.
What's that?
That's offensive to a white person.
I want you to let me finish, brother. I'm saying that Black people came out with this because there was response. Anyways, whoever came out with it, I understand it's a controversy and conflict right now, and she's one of the main persons behind it. But then again, you have to think about this. But then she comes out with Kanye in Paris 2 weeks ago with White Lives Matter shirts. So, brother, it's a war, brother. It's a battle between white and black. We didn't create this, brother. So when she's out there slandering and degrading and criticizing only black people with these statements, brother, that she can't prove, brother. See, the conscious community, they say come with scholarship in your data, or they say source up or shut the fuck up. They don't care about what you're saying, brother. You got to prove it. That's what I love.
She has a few degrees, so she's
She's not
educated.
proving it,
I'm not
brother.
gonna get into
No,
that.
she's not proving it because even
Well,
the white
she's into politics.
No,
She's a politician.
She don't argue with the see. That's one. See this. See, and I'm gonna get you.
You're not letting me finish, brother. I want
The
I want to
conscious
make the point.
people. They don't sign up for Congress. They don't go be in city council. They don't do nothing but do the shit on the internet. She's a fucking. What she doing is. I mean,
Who said that matters? Who said? Look, like I told you, like I said, see,
whatever.
you're getting.
That don't matter, our dog.
You're getting lost, brother.
Conscious person versus if I was in the government, why would I talk to a conscious person who's just on the internet?
But what's the point, brother? We're talking about Black lives. Do you care about Black lives? That's what I'm asking you. See, you're getting lost about. I'm not talking about Congress, brother. I'm talking about Black lives, brother. Black lives. That's what I care about. She don't give a fuck about that. You know it too. So I'm talking about Black lives. She would never wear a Black Lives Matter shirt because she's more care about wanting to tear down the organization. While the whole time she's married to a racist, a Trump supporter, and got a White Lives Matter t-shirt on with Kanye. These are clowns, brother. That's
let me
talk about them because they already know what the fuck they are.
Go ahead.
Let me chime in, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Because see, I understand what Kanye, I understand what he was doing. I understand Kanye's, I understand that. But see, here's the thing we gotta look at. There are triggers, right? And there are people that study people that want to move society in certain directions. It's a chaos type theory, but there are triggers. So the term, let's take the organization out. Black Lives Matter. Do Black Lives Matter? Yes or no?
No.
To who?
No, yeah. That's a great question. He said it all depends on to who. You're right, brother. I agree with that.
Do Black Lives Matter? Period. Do your life matter?
They should. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So the point is this. So if somebody get an offense and say, "Oh, well, all lives matter." Here's the let's flip it on his head. Kanye then wore the White Lives Matter shirt, right? Where's the folks that came out and said, "Wait a minute, all lives matter"?
You guys.
No, you guys.
That's a great point.
Here's the point. Hold on. Who was screaming when Black Lives Matter was just the Black Lives Matter? Who was screaming all lives matter?
White people.
Okay, now white lives matter. Hold on. Who's screaming all lives matter?
Black people.
Nobody knows.
White Lives Matter.
Okay,
who's mad about the White Lives Matter?
Hold on. Well, why in the white lives? Why aren't those people that was the white people? Why aren't they saying all lives matter? With a White Lives Matter shirt on. Why are they not saying all lives matter?
Because they know that they're a dominant group. They know it's just a fight. They know the dominant group.
Go ahead, Zelk. Since I'm next.
That's on a great point, brother.
Okay.
BLM, great point, AD.
Hey, why don't we? Yeah, we on that right there. That's what Jimmy just said.
You guys got
why don't we have? I know.
Go ahead.
Okay, why don't we have that topic? Because I think that we should all have the conversation of what even that meant to whoever, feel like it meant something to them. Because like I say, people probably had a political agenda when it came to speaking out on this Black Lives Matter, and everybody already had their angles of reasoning behind whatever they felt. Because I never got into shit. I don't even know if I went to one march. But the thing about it is that I knew what was going on. But hey, listen. So what I'm saying is that I know I should have been more supportive, but what I was saying was that I was only with the concept because of the history of blacks here in America. And if we are at 2022 having conversations like we as black people was wrote out the Constitution, we was at a point where even though we had the proclamation or all, whatever, things of these natures, we still never was considered a complete human, man, a human in America, whatever. In America, 3/5 of a man or whatever. But what I was saying was that when it came to that,
that's oppression, bro. Let's get away from the three. Like we're not talking.
What? No. We said.
Now we're gonna say 48 acres of the mule in this set.
No. We said what did Black Lives Matter mean to whoever felt like it meant something to them. So that's the only reason I made that point. That's it.
All right.
Go ahead.
Here's what I'm saying. We was talking about Candace, right? Now, we were gonna segue to what Candace did to Kanye with Kanye, and I'm glad we skipped to it, but you didn't talk about. I don't feel we talked about how she was wrong, or she wasn't right. She wasn't wrong. I just said what I agree with her on.
Well, based on that clip you just played. Now you probably got to play more. Right. There was no fact in what she said. She didn't have no facts. She had no stats. It was all rhetoric.
Right. Exactly. But
okay.
And here's what I'm saying. Even in her rhetoric, she is who she is. She's using truth. This is my point. We are killing up shit.
Hey, JQ.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Hey, if you said it, it will hold more weight because
Charleston White is saying it.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about you.
It doesn't matter who said it.
I see Charleston White, but I'm saying if you said it, it will hold more weight. Because I would understand where you're coming from. When she's saying it, she's coming from a base. She's coming from an ideology, brother. You know what I mean? Her husband's racist. Donald Trump's racist. It's like, come on, bro. That's what I'm looking at. So I can't separate her from that, bro. But if you said it, I get what you're saying because I see the same shit in Portland.
Well,
right?
Here's the thing.
The
message is the message.
Going down every damn night. You know, I understand what you're saying.
No matter who says
it. And let me say something else. Let me break something else off real quick. Real quick. We say racist. And I want to break down that a little bit for us while we're on here because we're not on that type of stuff. But first and foremost, it's only right that we make it clear. What is a racist? A racist is one who has love for his race. So it is nothing wrong with being a lover of your race. Now, we have problem with what he's talking about, like supremacy and privilege because of your race. That's a whole nother subject. So you can't be mad at no black person or no white person for having love for their race and making that feel like it has some value. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Exactly. Hold on. No, let me know. I got it.
That's not the definition of racism.
That's not the definition, but go ahead,
Okay, put up the definition. Put up the definition. Put up the definition. What does is like hey, look, stop. Violinist. That word is. Look it up. What does is mean? And
power,
then you look at
power. Ism means power.
No, okay.
Power, yes, it does, brother.
Violinist.
Power. We're not talking about that. No, that's
musician. Okay, go ahead.
Racism is a power dynamic, bro. Power system. So
I understand, but we can pull up the definition.
No level, no race.
No, that's
artist. Okay. Read the definition. Artist, get the definition. Okay, get the definition for it, artist.
I'm a communications major, and words mean something. And
words mean something.
Read the definition.
Love somebody, and you
read the definition.
This race, and you hate that race. You're a racist. That's a word.
No, that's not true at all.
It has nothing to do with power.
I just said Zell's definition of what he said. That's not the definition of racism.
Let's look it up first.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I'm right. Let's look it up.
Anything red books. That's not what it means, brother.
Now here's my understanding. Okay. Everybody on this planet is prejudiced. We have our prejudices. Okay. What differentiation is called a racist is a person who has the economic means to put those prejudices into practice against those people who he or she claimed to not like or to be prejudiced against and put things in place based upon those prejudices. So to say that black folks are racist, what economic, bruh? I don't care how much I say I scream I hate white folks, bro. I can walk up and down Pacific Avenue right now with a sign, I hate all white people. Bruh, that is not going to stop that white person from going to that bank getting that loan.
That has nothing to do, hold on.
That's everything to do with being racist, bro. If a person looks at me and says, because of my skin color, we're gonna put them in they're gonna live in certain neighborhoods. They can only have certain jobs. I mean, the whole dynamic. To put those practices in play, you have the economic means to do so. To say, okay, we're not going to allow them to get the business loan, even though they meet the same criteria as somebody with their same pigment skin tone, what they were clearly qualified for.
They're racist too, but hold on. They're racist too. But what I'm saying, a race. You're a black race. You're a white race. You're a Mexican. Whatever race you are, if you hate another race by definition of the words we speak, not this stuff about power, because look, you black folks, you hoteps forget at one point we were kings and queens and we had all the power and we chased the white folks off to wherever we chased them to. That's not racist. Is that not racist? Let's get into that, because we had to put, you guys' whole thing is at one point having all the power.
That's not the definition, brother. What I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not talking about the
Why won't we read the definition?
That's not that, brother. What I'm trying to
I
tell
don't
you.
have no way of looking it up. Why can't we look it up?
Zelda said it's a lawful race. And you say the same thing. It's not.
Thank you, artist. Thank you, artist. I know I might be closed, but I want to hear what they say.
Look, I got a black studies. I understand in the black sense we say we can't be. I just don't subscribe to that, because I know
it's not the definition, though, brother.
I know some racist black folks. No, the definition in the dictionary.
Okay, artist, go ahead, artist. You ready?
Go ahead, artist.
You ready, artist?
We don't go by that. Everybody we go by that.
Doesn't say power, bro.
Artist, go ahead.
I guarantee you don't say
okay,
power.
This is the definition. Now, this is a quick definition out the Oxford. This is out the Oxford Dictionary. There's two definitions. One is prejudiced against or antagonistic towards a person or people on the basis of their membership of a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. That's the adjective. The noun, okay. A person who is prejudiced against or antagonistic towards a people based on their membership of a particular racial or ethnic group, typically. Okay, that's the same thing. Hold on, why am I reading? That's saying the adjective and the hold on.
Hey, brother, Art Dog.
But that's the Oxford Dictionary.
Hey, bro,
go to the regular dictionary.
Art Dog, go to Dr. Frances Wilson.
Oh, you see,
you know her, right?
I already know, bro.
No, but
that's what it is, brother. Go to her definition, brother.
She don't know, because she's not a dictionary.
I said go to the dictionary. An artist didn't go to the dictionary. He didn't go to a normal dictionary,
bro. This is the Oxford Dictionary. The Oxford is the most extensive dictionary on the English language there is, bro. But
so
this
if you broke down the two words, what is race and what is the word is? Break them two down.
But I do want to say this, man. We can go to the dictionary.
Thank you.
Bro.
You see it?
What it say?
You see what it say? Power in there?
Say what it say, Jimmy.
A person who believes in racism. The doctrine that one's own racial group is superior or that of a particular racial group is inferior to the others.
Power.
Hold on. There's no such thing as power. It doesn't say black people. It doesn't say white people. It says a person. So if a person is racist, who believes in racism, the doctrine that one racial group, so their racial group is superior. That could be a black person. That could be a Mexican person.
That's not true, bro. That's not true.
By definition, you said look up the definition. Zell, did they not say get
the
definition?
Did. Yeah, you did. And then look at the word. Look at the word superior.
Hey, Quincy, you know what's funny? If you pull up that definition, look, you pull up that definition, and I put in, because it says a person who believes in racism. So I put in, well, racism. What's the definition of racism? It's the same exact definition you gave there. It's the same exact definition that you gave there, bro. So
that is
again, look at how these are worded. So you look at racist and it said a person that believes in racism, but then racism gives the same exact definition. So then what is racism?
That's why white supremacy and racism goes together, brother. But hey, I ain't gonna argue with nobody about it.
No. Here's what.
Yeah, do, brother.
Look. Here's. See, this is where I say sometimes you guys be disrespectful. Because I'm a communications major. I went to school for the word, and it says race racist. You guys are changing up the stuff. You guys are literally changing the definition when the definition is right there.
That's true. Now, what is race?
Right there.
Hey, what is racism? Not is. What is racism?
Yeah, racism.
Hey, look,
you guys don't know what it is.
So,
what is a biologist? A biologist. Now you don't know what the ist is.
Yes, you do.
Right.
Break it down.
You know what the ist is.
It's a study of
scientist.
It's a study of that subject.
What is a scientist?
Masters.
Study of science.
It's got definition.
Study of that part. Study of that science, brother. Of that particular subject.
But he's a scientist.
Yeah, that's why racism and white supremacy, they bounce off each other, brother.
Look,
hey, can we pull up?
I've been to many, you're a communication major, brother, like you say, but I've been to I've read many books. They all say the same shit, brother. Even white folks, hold on, let me just say something, brother. White folks don't agree with these definitions that the Oxford Dictionary came out with, brother.
Exactly.
They don't agree with it.
Let's just change the topic.
They don't agree with the shit neither. So that's what I'm telling you. When you're going to the dictionary, right there where you're going to, people's already gonna know that, oh, that brother thinking like that. Okay, so I'm letting you know.
Go to the dictionary.
I did.
They're not running to that dictionary.
I didn't want to misrepresent the word. That kept us on track.
Like I said, Dr. Frances Wilson, she died 2016. She wrote books on this shit, brother, of racism and white supremacy. And guess what? And she was on Donahue debating people and knocking them back, brother. Straight up. I know exactly who she is. And that's not her definition. She said the white definition is not what we're living in, brother. See, we're trying to be more accurate. We're trying to pass on truth to our children, brother, the next generation. All these damn lies, we trying to cut them off, bro. Straight up.
Okay, let's go ahead and change the topic and go somewhere with it.
It don't matter what somebody wrote in the book. We're not going to analyze it, brother, and we're going to compare it. We're going to put the scientific method to it, brother. So we're not just believing nothing that somebody wrote in the book. That don't mean nothing. That's what I said.
I said something, right? And you didn't speak. You didn't say nothing about it. See, this is the thing. I get your definition. I don't believe in the power construct of it, right? I'm gonna agree to disagree, but I want you to answer this. All you hoteps who say we were kings, we were queens, all you guys who do or whatever. I ain't saying
Go ahead.
Let's keep it accurate, though. Go ahead.
We come from kings and queens, and the white folks come from caves and all that. And they were acting like Zell. This is where you come in at. You say the Nation of Islam say they were this and they were that, and so you had to put them over here. Who had the power then? So was that not racist?
Well, no. It was no. Let me say something.
No. I want you to listen because you're about to not answer the question. See how you guys doing? You're not answering the question. I got a simple question on power and race. Because at one point, you guys, this is what you guys said. You got on that red, black, and green. You're a Muslim. You know the story of why, if you're in the, why they wear the, from being marched across the desert sands, right? They were in Africa. They were causing from the nation. They were causing such a terror that they had to be marched, right? Right? Yes or no?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
white folks. White folks.
Oh no! See what you doing? Okay, hold on.
You're trying to say white folks right now. That's what you trying to do?
No.
I'm trying to say why. I don't know. You tell me what you're doing right now.
I'm gonna mute. If you don't want to answer the question, I'm gonna mute you. We're not gonna do that.
What you talking about, brother?
All right, we're gonna go back to it again. Listen.
All right.
You're African. You got on your African stuff, right? You would say it was about power way back then when they Caucasus Mountains. That's where white folks come from, right? At one point, they were around black folks, and we had to march them across the desert. Isn't that the story of the Nation of Islam? Isn't that the story?
What? Let me share this with you.
Story? See, you guys don't want to. Is it the story? Yes or no?
It's not my story, bro.
It's like your story. There you go. You guys don't.
There's a story. There's a story. Hold on. Let me say this. Okay, there's a story about kind of what you're talking about, and what I think you're making reference to is. If you can think about,
I'm stopping you. This is your religion. We know your religion already. I know what I'm referencing to. if you're supposed to be for the Nation of Islam, if I told you about Malcolm and Jacob and all them guys, at one point, it was Africans. We were in power, but we took them where? Across the desert. Right or wrong? Artist, go ahead. You know the story, Artist.
What? Actually, I don't, bro.
Okay.
Not the story you're trying to describe, because you know I don't
nobody
even,
ever
you
never
know.
did
So
nothing
how
like
did they
that,
get to the
brother.
Caucasus Mountains?
Nobody never did nothing like that, brother.
No.
Nobody never took no group of white people across nothing, no lands and no sands. Yeah, brother, I studied research. I'm telling you the truth. That never happened, bro.
So look,
I gotta go
How
even
much
look
you
up
wanna
that.
bet?
now look, have you
How
heard
much you
this
wanna
book
bet?
right here?
It's
Well, that's what I'm
represented.
saying, bro.
It's represented in
Queens. You ever seen
Masons
this
and
book?
Greeks, bro. It's represented already.
You guys
Hey,
ever
whatever.
seen this book?
it sound like a myth story, brother.
Jimmy, it don't. Hey,
Yeah,
Jimmy. What it sounds like to me is you done heard a bits and pieces of a story that
Hold
you
on,
heard
hold
from
on.
the nation, and you're throwing it all around.
Go ahead, our dog. Go ahead, our dog.
Y'all seen this book? You
No.
familiar with this book?
The ISIS
Huh?
Papers.
I got
No.
that book. That's my book.
Okay.
Bro. I love that book.
Okay, Queens, you ever seen this book?
Of course.
Okay. Let me read the definition of racism. That's what we talking
Please
about.
do, bro. Thank
That
you.
is not a dictionary.
She's a black psychologist, brother. She cares about black lives.
So am I.
Damn, no, you keep talking about Candace Owens.
See, now you don't want to respect me. What's my minor? What's my
I
minor?
don't care about that, brother.
That makes me a black
I don't care about that,
psychologist.
brother. You don't got this definition, okay? That's why I say knowledge, brother.
Hold on.
Truth, the truth.
Hold on. This is what I don't get. I went to school, got my degree in Black Studies, right? You know me. Now, just because I don't believe what you believe, I'm not a black psychologist, but I got the paper showing it. What makes her more of one to me? Because you believe her?
Truth, brother, truth.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
well, look, man, let's do this,
That's the
man.
difference right
Hey,
there.
off
You
the
talking
muscle.
about degrees and shit, brother. You might be scholarly and scholastic, but we talking about the truth, brother. What's gonna lead to truth? Well, that shit, that definition don't lead up. Hey, the black community, we know
Go ahead. I'm coming back to this,
brother. Hey,
Hey,
please,
man,
the definition, AD. Thank you, bro.
let me
Go
say
ahead,
this.
go
I
ahead.
do gotta say this, man, because see, bro, what we gotta stop doing is trying to throw credentials around, like because you went to college, that makes you, or because you got a degree, that bruh, that's a receipt, bruh. That doesn't measure mental acumen. That doesn't measure how.
When we're talking about communication, that does.
I'd have
talk
to go
about
to
communication.
I'd have to go to school to learn communication,
How does
brother.
it not?
I'd
How
have
does
to
it
go to
not?
school to learn communication,
How does
brother.
it not?
Matter of fact, I learned it when I left school.
How does
Okay,
it not?
look.
Hold on. How does it not? How does not breaking down words? How does not understanding how to do this type of speech, understanding the syntax of words, doing different things? How does that not? And then we're talking about what words mean. How don't I? That's what it do.
Words are tools, but you're acting like because somebody went to school and got a degree. Well, hey, brother, I've been around a lot of people that got degrees. That don't mean nothing, bro. They wasn't, to me, I'm not compared to me, but they wasn't that smart. You know what I mean? When it came to like,
but here's what I'm saying. If you're gonna say somebody's a black psychologist, and see, you guys don't respect that. I've been that. Guess how I got to be a black psychologist? Because I went to Black Studies and I passed the shit. So you
went to school and got a degree.
Something because she watched the book and I'm nothing. And we're debating.
Are you a communications major or a psychologist, man? Which one?
What?
Are you a communications major or a psychologist?
I said a minor in Black Studies. Why can't I minor in something? You don't know?
Okay. So that means what?
That means we're talking about words, right?
Uh-huh.
We're talking about definitions. Hold on. Let me finish. We're talking about definitions, and this is what we brought up. The word, and I can tell you as the word in the communications major, power is not in it. And this man right here, Zell, could say, well, let's look up the definition.
Damn lie, brother.
We can go look at the definition. We can go look at the definition.
Hey, I misrepresented the word.
And it didn't say nothing about power in the definition, but then we can go to a book of a lady.
That lets me know your frame of thinking, brother. That's
Okay,
okay.
I got a question. I got a question.
I know this lady. She's powerful. She writes books, but she's not a dictionary, so she cannot define a word.
The black community studies her, brother. The black community goes by her definition, brother. You don't go by it, but the black community does, brother. You best believe that. That's why our dog got the book. You don't got the book, bro. I got the book. Why don't you got the book?
I've already read the book, nigga.
Okay, why don't you got it though? You don't even know the definition, bro. You going to the fucking Google?
What was you
doing?
What was you doing in '95 when I read the book?
Brother? I'm asking you, why are you doing that, brother?
I've already read the book.
Okay. Well, please, you read the book. You read the book. Give a brief synopsis.
I'm not giving no brief synopsis of the book. I've read the book.
We don't get none of the shit he got from school.
Give a brief synopsis.
I'm not doing. I don't have to do that.
Exactly, bro. So quit throwing credentials around as if because you went to school.
I just said that to him. I said, what books did you read?
Hey, bro. Next time we talk about racism and white supremacy, bro.
Stop that part.
Anytime, brother. Let's do it.
But look, can I read the definition?
He read that book too.
Let me read the definition, bro. I got
go ahead, artist. Go ahead.
I read the books. Let me read it, bro. All right. Here it is. As follows: the local and global power system structured and maintained by persons who classify themselves as white, whether consciously or subconsciously. Determine this system consists of patterns of perception, logic, symbol formation, thought, speech, actions, and emotional response, as conducted simultaneously in all areas of people's activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. The ultimate purpose of the system is to prevent white genetic annihilation on Earth, a planet in which the overwhelming majority of the people are classified as non-white, black, brown, red, and yellow, by white-skinned people. All of the non-white people.
I'm gonna stop you. Those sound like opinions. You let that lady. That's an opinion, bro.
Facts.
That's not no definition, Zell. Keep it 100, Zell.
That's the definition of racism, brother. What you just said. She said power, brother. So if your definition got power in it,
hold on 1 second. One second. Amar. Let me say one thing. Amar, let me say this. Let me say this right here. Hold on, Jimmy. Let me talk, or I'm gonna let you talk. Which one? Is it my turn? Okay. What I was gonna say is that it was an example of racism. Racist. It was an example. They showed you right in their face what it looks like. So you trying to detach the example from the definition. They laid it right out there for you. So if you want to use that same tactic on your black people, go ahead. But they just told you what it is and gave you an example. So if you want to take that example,
whose definition was that? What's her name?
Dr. Frances Cress Welsing.
Okay. How many other
that went to school, brother? Hold on, no. She went to school. Got way more degrees than you, brother.
I'm asking this specifically answer this question. Right? How many other definitions does she got? Because like Webster, they just only got just race.
One.
Oh no.
That one.
How many they got a definition of every word. That makes you a profession in your field to where you can describe words now. If you're just saying one word, if you're only describing racist, what's some other words that she done changed up? What other words? Where's her dictionary? Where's her dictionary? Where's her dictionary?
Our dog got it in his hand. He got it, bro. It's called a book, brother.
Answer the question.
It's called a book,
I'm gonna
brother.
go back to my question. Go ahead.
It's called a book.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go back to my question. Go ahead. Go ahead, our dog.
Hey man, I keep getting muted, man. And I you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk and I keep getting, muted out, bro.
Because you're going off topic and like
I'm reading the definition, bro. I'm reading the
definition. That's her definition.
Reading it and you cutting me off. Now
definitions come from dictionaries, bro.
Okay. Well, look, let's go back this. Let's go back
from dictionaries.
Okay,
If
let's
you're
go
not
to the
telling me a
Webster's.
dictionary
Let's go to
definition,
the Webster's, bro.
She's a
I'm gonna
black
go read the
scientist,
Webster's.
brother. Don't disrespect, brother. She's a
I'm gonna
black
read the
scientist.
Webster's. I'm gonna
send
read
it
the
to
Webster's.
no, send it to me so I can put it on here so we all can see.
I know you
Just like
sent
I
you some
did.
stuff, man. But here's
Yeah.
the, I'm gonna send it again, bro. Let me share
They
this.
study her book in college, brother. What the fuck you talking about? White,
Come on,
black,
man.
Hispanic, Asian, brother. Yeah, we know who she is, brother. You might don't agree with the definition, but guess what? She debated people in the 70s, 80s, and 90s on Donahue. And mainstream was blasting them, brother. They couldn't defeat her black theory, brother. And it wasn't, and they after a while, they couldn't even do, hey, she debated people on TV, brother, for the whole world to see. You might need to go back and look at her, brother, so you can learn a thing or two.
No,
Straight
I
up.
do not, bro. I done seen plenty of debates.
No, you have not,
Amara.
brother. No, you have not. No, you have not, brother.
Let me ask you a
I haven't
question.
seen her.
No, you have not, brother. It's
I haven't
okay.
talked about
I
her.
understand. No, you have
Can I
not.
ask a question? Let me ask a question.
Go ahead, Gargo.
Do you believe that you are superior to any other ethnic group on this planet? Yes or no?
Actually, to be honest, yeah, I'm racist.
That's racist, bro.
Right.
Because
I'm
you're
racist.
believing in a
We're all right.
superiority.
Look, I don't have no power though. See how now it's changed?
Hold on. You believe in superiority. Now, if you had the economic means to put those prejudices that you have against the people who you believe are less superior than you, that makes you racist.
Got
Where
the
does
power,
economic
brother.
means
Back to that
come
P
in?
word that you hate. Power, bro.
Where does
You didn't say you had
economic
no
means
power.
come
You
in?
just said you
Zell,
was a
where's
racist.
that
'Cause
coming
you
at?
said, hold on, you just said that
P
you
word,
believe
Jimmy.
You're making a point.
but you have no power. That's
Okay,
what you just said.
So
So
let me
what do you
explain
what
this.
is power?
Give me, it's 9:24. Give me the 9:26. Explain this. Nobody interrupt. It's 9:26. Hopefully you guys get it just by listening. Okay? I need you to understand this. At one point, we were kings. We were kings, queens. There was nothing but black folk. There is a doctrine that the white folks, the reason why they was calling them devils, they were acting up. They couldn't live with us, Nation of Islam. We gathered them together. We marched them across the desert. All right. We put them in the Caucasus Mountains. Well, I'm going to stop because you guys keep saying no. Get me right. What's the story? Hold on. Get me right. Go. I'm going to stop because I want to get the story right. I want to show you what I'm trying to show you, that at one point, this power that you guys keep going back to, at one point, we obviously had. We built the pyramids. We got all this stuff. Hold on. We're the creators of everything. At some point, these same black people that you guys keep tying into all the goddamn time.
You got a white savior complex going on right now, bro.
No, whatever. Well,
I want to say something. All I'm
saying is to the black, all the stuff.
Where the story come from? Though, so you're just making it up, bro.
At some point, if we were the first civilization, if we were all the stuff you guys say, then we had the power, right?
Okay, let me talk.
That's either yes or no.
It wasn't mistreating people, brother. That's a difference, brother.
I need to speak on something. Jimmy,
well, we wasn't mistreating people, brother.
No,
Jimmy,
I didn't say that.
Yes,
I just asked you a question. Were we empowered?
Yes, at one point, blacks had power and authority. Yes, at one point.
I'm talking
blacks
about
had power and authority.
I'm talking about when we were kings and the inventors of everything, right? Were we powerful? Yes or no?
I think you want us to just say yes.
No, I want you to say what it is.
I can't. It's just weird because it's kind of like the statements that you're making before you hold on.
No, was we powerful?
No.
Yes. In the 12 and 1300s, yes, we was powerful. But that
and also Jimmy.
So yes, bro.
I know Jimmy. What I wanted to say. Amar, let me say this one thing. The Nation of Islam wasn't around 6,000 years ago. So if you keep speaking on the Nation of Islam, that is a religion, a religious base that was formed here in America after 1930. So that you talking about them back in the 6,000 when you acting like Malcolm X ran some white people across the sand, you got life fucked up with this thing. I'm like, hey.
All right, what's the story, Zell? You're from the nation.
Hey, well, this is the thing.
They were created.
Okay, listen.
It all comes from the same knowledge.
What we was taught is that Europeans is from Caucasus Mountain in Asia. we was taught that. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We was taught that there was no America, there was no Kansas, there was no Afghanistan, there was Asia Major and Asia Minor. What the hell?
I'm talking about people I'm talking about the Yoku story, right? The graphic.
No, you trying to tie. You talking too much shit into one, man. I can't follow you. I can't follow you. I can't follow you. I can't follow you because you all over the place.
I'm telling you,
damn.
You're the nation.
That's not the story, brother. I already know.
You got.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
You trying to narrate some bullshit?
No. I got people. They remember why you guys call them devils? They was
get them on here, and let them tell the story. Not me. Don't pull it out of me because you telling it. You get me all fucked up with my thinking.
All right, go ahead. You guys talk about it. I'll go find it out here, and you guys go ahead. I'm gonna find it. Go ahead, our dog. My bad.
I don't know what he's talking about. It's getting stupid.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm unmuted now. Look, we're gonna go to the Webster's dictionary. I sent you the link to it. Okay. But look, here's the Webster dictionary. Okay. And I'm gonna go there. They have actually two different definitions, an A and a B. Okay. The first definition, a belief that race is a fundamental determinant of human traits and capacities, and that the racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race. That's definition one. Okay. Now, definition two, the systematic oppression of a racial group to the social, economic, and political advantage of another, specifically white supremacy. Now, this is the Webster's dictionary. They're not pointing to anything else. They didn't say black this, Latino, Asian. They said specifically white supremacy.
Right.
Okay, hold on now. Let me finish. Okay. One of the many ruses racism achieves is the virtual erasure of historical contributions by people of color. Discriminatory housing practices, redlining neighborhoods. This is Webster's, bro. Underfunded education, lack of access to health care, racial profiling, police brutality, and mass incarceration are just a few examples of cringe of cage wires that all together. Hold on, let me see. Let me back up. And mass incarceration are just a few examples of cage wires that all together contribute to structural racism. Okay? People of color, low-income people, and indigenous people have been made especially vulnerable through decades of environmental racism, policies that intentionally concentrate pollution and toxic hazards in our communities. This is in the Webster's, bro.
Hey, so
okay, artist point, very good point made.
Hold on, Z. So Art Dog. So if you can combine, to think about this now, I just largely did this when you was reading both different definitions. When you look at Dr. Francis Cress Welsing from the ISIS Papers definition, and when you look at this definition, it's saying only one group got the power.
It's saying the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? See, I've been studying this shit for years, so that's all I hear is one group. That's it.
Let me interject.
Yeah,
Jimmy was saying at one point, what story is he talking about where it was some story about somebody who ran the Caucasians away from them. So it was a story in Prophet Muhammad days where they try to intermingle and come in and start causing mischief and start causing fights amongst each other and the people. And they was ran up out of there and pushed into the hills because they didn't want that in their environment.
Okay, so that's my point.
So that wasn't just hold on 1 second.
Who pushed them in the hills?
The Muslims.
Okay, what color were they?
Arabic people, black, everybody that's black and of color.
Look, if you push somebody in the hills, what do you have to have?
No, you just have to have enough people to whoop their ass and get them going.
Is that power though?
That is power, but they enforce their power. They enforce their powers up on people who was tearing their communities apart.
Hey, now Quinn, check this out.
Yeah.
You ever heard the term the Great Equalizer?
Right, I
No.
heard about it.
Jimmy, you ever heard that term, the great equalizer?
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Go here.
So you talk about power, right? Remember, let's look at the history and the record, how people went in and conquered other individuals and what they used. So let's use here. Okay, the Native Americans, they didn't have the guns or the technology that the Europeans used when they came over here.
So they wasn't racist?
They had no, because it was accepting, bro.
So let's get into that.
Hold on. They saw people different than them and welcomed them with open arms.
That's not what racism means, brother. You just got the definition.
You telling me?
Hold on, brother. No, that's not
Brother,
what racism
every
means,
African nation, hold on, bro. Look, let me finish.
Ain't racist?
If they was,
you telling me that the original people on these islands are darker than all us, but a Native American now looks like a white person, right? And they're not saying that they're black. A Samoan on them islands are all black, darker than you, but they look like they look. That's not racism. That's not racist.
No.
What is
White
it?
folks, Europeans created racism, brother. That's what you're not understanding. You just think
Okay.
racism, brother.
And everything, and also,
that's what you're thinking, brother. And that's what you got it all wrong at, bro.
And also,
you're going by stories that you can't even claim if it's true or not.
Hey, to the panel,
We have to agree to disagree because
okay, yeah.
I just believe this, and I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna go in the room. Myra, Zell, Arthur. Here's what I'm gonna say. In my opinion, I believe that everybody can be racist. It's a word. If you hate this, it's just that simple. If you're from this race and you hate that race, that's a racist. That's all. Now, if with power and all that, hold on. When I tried to reverse it around, because we don't have power, but at one point, our whole black conscience talks about how we were African, how we built the pyramids, how we were conquerors of civilization. At some point, that's power. And in that story, like you said, Zell,
knowledge
tried to come around, and we had the power, and we walked them somewhere. So my point to the people who always go to these people for the African and to the whatever it is African, but now we don't have the power. It just seems like a perception to me. Go ahead, Amar.
Well, all I'm trying to tell you was though, bro, that when people read you the definition, okay, so our dog gave you a black psychologist. The reason why Dr. Frances Wilson wrote that book, she said, I need to give my people an understanding of what they're living in. Racism and white supremacy, brother. She broke all these words down. Then then our dog wrote for you the Webster Dictionary definition. So all I'm trying to say, brother, is that what you're talking about is not racism. It's not racist. You just keep thinking that is anybody trying to compete for whatever they're trying to compete for. That was back then. So racism came on the scene years, like centuries later, brother. So that's a specific term. Yeah. You said you got a communication degree. Well, these are specific terms, and all these words mean something, bro. I mean, this ain't nothing new, but I'm just letting you know the way that you're using the term, it does not mean that. So when you're saying that,
okay, good point.
They did have the power.
Good point. Hey, good point. Hey, I got a question.
Started at a certain time. No, I want him to say this. Hold on. No, be quiet, Zell. I want him to say racism started when?
1600. 1600.
Hold on, bro. Racism started in the 1600s.
I mean, yeah, around about, yeah. That's when these words. That's when
we were slaves. We were enslaved since.
You're conflating things, brother. You're conflating things. You got a communication degree. Why are you conflating all these?
I'm asking you a question. Quit talking about my communication degree. You don't have one.
Racism wasn't created.
I read more books than you.
It wasn't created.
I read more books than you.
Well, what is that? It don't seem like it.
I'm just saying. So let's not talk about my degree because you're not adding up.
It don't seem like it. You don't even know what racism is, bro.
I asked the question, bro. You don't want to answer the question.
I said you don't even know what it is, brother. Maybe you should read more books about what it is.
Okay, I'm asking one more time. I'm asking one more time.
You keep talking about what it's not.
When did racism start?
It came around like the 1600s.
Okay, so there was no racism before the 1600s.
No, not what you're talking about. Hell
no. Yeah. Look, bro.
What you talking about?
Racism is there? Hard dog, hold on. Hard dog, I'm gonna ask you.
You're talking about colonization, brother.
I'm saying hard dog. Go ahead, hard dog. Racism is 1600. Do you agree with that?
Slavery.
What Rav is talking about is the institutionalized
Thank you,
of
bro.
prejudices,
Okay.
bro.
And 1600.
Thank you,
Of
hard dog.
prejudices. Now listen,
Okay. And
people
1600.
been prejudiced, bro. But now here's
That's
the key.
right.
Hold on.
Now hold on.
Stop.
One thing we're missing: racist is hatred. It's key word. We're missing that. It's a hatred of another group. So I don't think no one on this call, and I'm gonna say even I don't know any melanated person that really say I hate somebody else. Now here's prime example. Let's use our culture. If we truly hated white folks or anybody else, let's use hip hop. There wouldn't be no Eminem. Wouldn't invite none of these jokes, none of these people, Beastie Boys,
Please
none
answer
of
the question.
nobody else outside of our melanated.
All
We
right,
would
we got that.
appreciate or accept.
Question was.
Hold on. We
Question
are.
was.
Hold on.
Listen,
1600 racism
Hold
before the
on.
you ain't letting
1600.
everybody answer. You ain't letting everybody answer.
Hold on. Listen, the world itself, the majority of the world is melanated people, red, brown, yellow, right? That's the majority population of the world. That's the makeup, the demographic makeup. Okay, throughout history,
You guys called each other and say, "Don't answer Jimmy's
Can I
question."
answer? Can I answer the
Don't answer
question?
Hold
Jimmy's
on, bro.
question.
Throughout
What's the point of me
history-
asking a question?
Can I answer?
Racism was created to justify slavery, brother.
Then we're talking about something.
But think about slavery
we're
was
not
here.
talking about the same thing. Once
Yeah,
again,
we are.
hold on, because I just thought.
Can I answer the question? Can I answer the question?
1600.
Can I answer the question?
Racism was
Can I
created to
answer the
justify
question?
slavery, though, brother. So slavery.
Can I
was
answer the
different,
question?
and so was
Hold on.
You can. But hold
Thank
on.
you.
Though, I want
Thank
to get
you.
specific.
Damn.
This is a specific question. Amari.
Yes.
Racism started in 1600. So there wasn't nothing racism happened before then?
Brother, the way you use the terms, you're using the terms.
No,
incorrectly,
no,
brother.
see.
No,
Answer
that's
the
not what it
question or
means, though,
explain
brother. I
what
don't
the
care
point
what
is.
you're saying. You keep using the terms wrong, brother. No, I'm telling you, when the word and term was created, it wasn't before the 1600s, brother. I don't care what you keep thinking it is.
All right, go ahead, Zell. I got your answer. Go ahead, Zell.
Okay, thank you, guys. I want to just say what's up to the panel before I begin. Hello, Jimmy, Amara, and artists, because I'm sick of waiting. I'm glad I finally get to speak. Shit. So listen to what I was gonna say.
Bro.
Oh, everybody else got a couple seconds to say something. I can't even answer. I just want to answer the question, and this is my answer.
Hey, I love all y'all.
When the Europeans decided to take, hold on, artists. When the Europeans decided to make America their home and wanted to make a place for white Europeans and bring other Europeans to this country to make it their land, when that happened, they set up a superior system for them that insisted.
Not answering the question. Myra, answer the question. What does that have to do with the question?
Man, you gotta stop interrupting, man. And let a brother answer the question,
no. I'm the moderator, bro.
You don't get that person answer the question, Quinn.
When did we come into slavery? Way past 1600, bro. We're talking about. I'm trying.
What does that got to do with racism, though, brother? See, you conflating two things, brother.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm just letting you know, brother.
I'm trying to get to a specific question. Go ahead, Zell. Go off topic. Go keep talking about something.
When did they bring the slaves to America?
They say 1492. They say that.
Well, that's what Jimmy talking about. Slaves before the 1600s. Keep going.
Thank you.
Now, next.
So you don't want to answer the question, though.
That's not racism, though, brother.
That was simple.
That's not racism, bro.
Yeah, that's not racism. I'm trying to tell you, that's not racism.
So slavery wasn't racism, huh?
No,
that's as stupid as Kanye saying it ain't a choice.
Brother, you know what? You don't know the terms, though, brother.
Hey, they was dominators. They was dominators. They dominated us. They dominated us.
It was called colonization, brother, and slavery and oppression, bro.
That wasn't racist?
Well, no, it wasn't, brother. They created racism to justify slavery, brother. Where you been at?
So that's not racist?
Brother, come on, man.
So it's racist? No, answer the question. Amara, can you answer this question?
Yes, I can.
We got to have better topics.
Yes or no? Is racism, is slavery racism?
No. No, not.
I won. I get it.
Not.
I get it. It's an example.
Our dog.
It's an example of a people being racist to the next one.
No question, bro. I don't need
Yes,
to
it's
know
a,
that.
Okay. Oh,
it's
Okay.
it's an
what you want to
example
know
of
is which
racist.
one came first, right?
Our
Slavery
dog,
came
your
first.
turn.
Slavery came first, bro.
Your turn, our dog. It's
My turn
slavery
for what?
racism. It's slavery
So I
racism.
It's slave now.
What's
Here's
slavery
the thing,
racism?
bro.
What's slavery racism?
Slavery itself, in and of itself, is not.
No,
See?
what slavery racism we're talking about? Now you guys are getting
What slavery?
Thank you, Jesse. I'm trying to. They don't want to move on. But yeah.
you won't move on.
You won't move on, bro.
Oh, I'm just want to answer the question. I can
We
move
all
on.
said no. Me and
We
our
just
dog said no.
okay.
He said,
Look, hold
What's
on,
up?
because you know why? You know why it's not racist? Because there's different forms of race. Of slavery, bro.
Okay. So them cool.
Okay,
The kids that came in there,
hold on. You ever heard of an indentured slave?
we're not talking about that, bro. We know
Hold
what
on, you said
we're talking
slavery.
about. See, here we
You
go.
said
Now
slavery.
you're changing the narrative.
It's
We know
words, bro.
we're
You
talking
talking
about
about
the whip
words.
on our back slavery.
We talking about words. We talking about words. You said slavery.
I don't think we're talking about nothing that nobody want to listen to anymore. Can we change the subject?
No,
That's
this is
where
a
you guys
different
took it.
conversation, bro. I mean,
That's
you
where
know,
you took
it's
it.
a healthy conversation. But
where you guys
please,
took
you
it.
said slavery. So
You know what slavery I'm talking about, but go ahead. You go act like it's
Well,
indentured
what
service.
came
We're
first
fine.
though, brother?
You know how we got here?
Racism didn't come first. Slavery came first.
We know why you got
You
the
know
red, black, and
history.
green on. What you got the red, black, and green on for then? If it ain't for Africa, now you fronting, nigga. Ain't you
For
an
freedom,
African?
brother. It's for truth.
Ain't you been reading all these books?
It's
What
for
books
truth.
are you reading? You ain't been reading
It's
no
for
books about
truth.
Australia, nigga.
It's for
What
truth.
books are you reading from?
What are you talking about?
Hawaii books, nigga.
We're
Now you don't know what slavery we're talking about.
brother. True,
Now you
yeah.
don't know what slavery we're talking about.
Slavery came first, brother.
Okay, what slavery we talking about?
You think everything's racism, brother? You and Candace Owens, I guess. But these words are a little bit different, though, brother.
Hey, look, man.
Okay?
Skin color, racism based on skin color did not come into existence until
Brother, I
white
thought you knew
folks
that, bro.
decided to during check the history. There were indentured slaves, there was chattel slavery. There's two different
What's
forms.
your point?
The point is that the racism, the social construct wasn't put into place until there were revolts and rebellions against the said society that was.
What year was this?
What year was it? Man, there was revolts from the giddy up.
Nigga, giddy up is not a year, our dog.
From the time you can go from 1619. Matter of fact, I can pull it up. The first
tell me a year, bro.
revolution. There's a lot of history that you don't know about that's not even being recorded. But there's always been slave revolts. And here's the key. At one point, indentured servitude. Now you know the difference. There were people promised in this country to receive 50 acres for coming over here just to inhabit the United States.
What year was
there
this?
There were people from the European nation that didn't have the money to get over here. So they said, okay, we will come over and work our debt or be an indentured servant for a set amount of time. And once that time has elapsed, we get our 50 acres. Okay. There was another group of people that was involuntary chattel slavery. Okay. Forced into slavery. Okay. That same arrangement wasn't agreed upon. We didn't get that same treatment.
Hold on,
but let me finish. What ended up happening is that the treatment was so atrocious across the board, indentured servitude, and those that was involuntary, we was coming together like, hey man, this is wrong. It was rising up against the slave masters. They said, how can we institute? They came together. This is got to do with wealth, classism. What can we do? So all them indentured slaves, them white folks that was coming up from European nations, they said, you know what? We want to put y'all over the black folks. Instead of y'all rising up against them and putting us out, we're going to make y'all police. And then that's when you start seeing the institution of racism.
Okay.
Because that's when the color white came into effect. Prior to that, it was all culture. There was Irish, there was Spain. You came from Germany. It was culture. You seen the movie Gangs in New York? It had nothing to do with white. It was where you're from, the Italian. That's what it was. It only happened here. It started here.
Hold on. I'm gonna say something. Myers back because you're missing the whole point.
No, I've been listening. I'm not
talking about. I'm gonna talk to his rebuttal. Okay, bro. Slavery, right? When they came into Africa, It's a race. It's white folks. That's racist. I mean, I can't even believe you guys are arguing with me on that. That wasn't no 1600s. That was 1600 years before the 1600s. Remember, they changed the 9 to 00. If you understand what they did, KRS-One says it eloquently. Rome, Persia, and Greece attacked. They attacked us. They put us in slavery. Then in 385 AD, they came out with the Council of Nicaea. That's not racist. You guys talking about racist came 1,600 years later? You guys sound kind of argumentative, buddies. We cool and all, but I can't believe you took something just to prove your point to say slavery wasn't racism, bro.
I don't think you understand the etymology of the words, though, brother. I think we just keep trying to conflate everything together. So what you're looking at is mistreatment of people by a group. So you're like, oh, that's racism to me. That's cool, and I get what you're saying, but I'm letting you know, brother, if it came down to like evidence and proof, you're wrong, bro. It's okay.
What part of slavery isn't racist? Nigga.
I just explained it to you.
2 different words, bro. Damn.
I just explained it to you.
Why don't you get that part? 2 different words.
And eventual slave is not nothing to do with racism, bro. If you're paying off,
you telling me these white folks, the white folks who enslaved us, did it because we were of their race? They only did it to us. They didn't do it to the Chinese. Why did they take the Chinese like that?
Superiority.
Why did they do the no? They had nothing to do with superiority. See, there you guys go, changing up words.
Manifest destiny, brother. You know what manifest destiny is?
Okay, why did they take
well, it seems like you're not under. You keep trying to leave out this part of history, and guess what, brother? If you study white history, they're gonna tell you exactly what they did to the black people, brother. So you keep trying to separate it, like, why can't we do this? And it's not this, brother.
What did they do to us?
Who did it to us? They enslaved us, brother.
Okay.
They enslaved us first, then created racism years later, brother. Okay, the Enlightenment era, we went to the Dark Ages, the Enlightenment era, they created scientific racism, right, Art Dog? And that's when they started coming with all these scientists that was trying to prove that they were superior, brother. Okay, so
no.
We didn't create this, brother. No, yes, brother. Yes, brother. Look at the history, brother. Yeah, brother.
No, racism didn't come up just because.
Hey, bro, you ever read this book, bro? Race and Manifest Destiny. You asked me what books I read, right? Here goes one right here, brother. It's the white people's history, brother. What they did to us. So you're not understanding the words, brother. And I'm being cool with you about it, but I'm trying to let you know you just conflating everything together. It's like mashed potatoes. Slavery and racism might seem like the same thing, but these are 2 different words, brother. That's all I'm trying to say to you. Look it up.
They're 2 different things, bro.
Yeah, look it up.
He said they're 2 different words. I know that.
No.
Why don't you understand that then? 2 different words, 2 different meanings, then, brother. Comprehension, dude. Come on, man.
Hold on, because I didn't understand you. Maybe our dog. Go ahead, our dog. How is racism and how is understand this? How is us being enslaved not racist again?
You know why, bro? I'm trying to make it as plain as possible. Have you ever seen documentaries from like the early 60s where you got these southern white folks talking about the slaves they owned and how happy they were to be on the plantation, and they treated them so well and they were so nice and they trusted them to cook their meals and everything, was babysitting and breastfeeding their children and doing all that. This had nothing to do with racism. But you know what? Black folks, we were like pets. We was like the most cherished pet. They was, they're so loving. They were so happy. They're so, and this is coming out their mouth. But once a group of people say, hey, we want to be treated equal.
You guys keep bringing up emotional responses instead of a definition.
Okay, bro. Man, hey, bro. You don't.
I mean, that's an emotional response. How's that? I mean,
you want to know what I did, Jimmy Quiz? To tell you the truth, brother, I don't argue with brothers. Straight up, brother. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't argue with people. You want to know what I do, brother? I go to the books, brother. See? Instead of arguing with you, I'm already feeling like, well, you really don't even know the words like that, but you keep saying like you do. So that's why you keep getting so confused. I go back to, guess what? They were her property, brother. When white women had slaves, brother. See, I read shit like this. I'm gonna argue with you, bro.
Right, of course you read stuff like that. You're impressed.
I read, but no, I read the truth, brother. It's called the truth, bro. It's called the truth, brother. I love black people, brother.
Okay,
hey, let me ask you this, Quins. You had a slave. Do you hate the slave? Do you hate the person cooking your meals, taking care of your children?
Say that again.
You own a slave, and they're cooking your meals, taking care of your children in the most sacred parts of your home. Do you hate that individual?
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay, then. That's the point.
What's the point?
You just said it.
No, I just said that. That's not the point.
You don't know what racism is. That's the point.
Elaborate the point.
That's the point.
That's the point. You don't know what it is. You think it's one thing, but we're proving to you. You don't know what it is, bro.
No. Get to me the point. I'm trying to follow you.
We gave you definitions on definitions.
What about that you didn't get? What about that you didn't get?
Necessity, brother. Slavery came first. Oppression, colonization, racism came later.
You own a slave. Okay, let me break it down again. You own a slave. This slave is in your house cooking your meals, taking care of your children, breastfeeding your children, doing everything in the sanctity and privacy of your home. Do you hate that slave at the slave owner? Huh?
Do I hate the slave? No.
Yeah.
Why would I?
No, right? Okay, then that's the point. So that you talking about racism and slave is not the same thing, because the racism is hatred.
You gave your analogy.
Hold on, let me finish. That same slave you had in your home, fixing your meals, taking care of your children, and you displayed hatred towards that slave. Would you trust the meal that slave cooked for you?
So I'm gonna give you this analogy.
Yes or no?
No.
There you go.
I don't get it because I don't understand.
You don't get it.
So I don't get it. No, I don't get it. But I'm gonna give you an analogy. I didn't get that. So you're a white man.
Hey, Brad, did you get that? Brad, did you understand that?
He's going to blame the black people, man. It's okay.
Right. Did you understand what I just said?
I see what's going on here, man.
Did you understand that?
Yeah, I get it.
Bill, did you understand what I just said?
I hear everything y'all saying. Yes, sir.
So did you understand it? Because explain it to me, because I still didn't get that.
Did you understand it?
Yeah, I understood exactly what he said.
Okay.
Jimmy.
Okay, what did he say? Paraphrase for me. What did it mean?
Okay, what he said. If black people was the slaves and they're in the slave master's home cooking their food and doing all this stuff, being who they are, would they trust them or not? If they was racist. So
see what I mean? I mean, yeah, he said that, but that didn't even. Anyways, so let's say you're white, you're a white person, and a bunch of Africans come off the boat. You have your indentured servants, like you talk about. You're Irish. You have your Native Americans. You have your Mexicans. But then these Israelites, these Moors, you guys are story, right? The Moors was over here and they were on the boats.
But who got the
power? Hold on. This the Moors come. The whites ain't slaves. The Mexicans ain't slaves. If only the blacks are slaves, that doesn't make it racist.
well, you can say that white people was racist against black people for sure.
I just can't get an answer from you guys. This is either yes or no. I always got to get a story.
No, you said if who's being racist towards who now? I'm sorry. I want to catch the last part.
I'll go back over it again. Remember, you guys brought up the indentured service like we were just talking about a whole totally different slavery, right? We were talking about the whips and chains, the reason why all of us are light-skinned, right? We're all from Africa, but we are brown because
that's called in chains. We call that in chains, though, brother. So have black let me make it simple for you. You're saying have black people as a group ever had white people in chains? No. So keep going ahead with your little creation story, brother. Go ahead. I'm gonna listen to it.
I didn't ask that question, but the point of the matter is, if
what you really want to get to?
No, I'm just talking about. He brought up indentured service. My guy down here in the left. Is artist on the are you guys bottom left? He's on my bottom left.
Yeah, we talking. You asked because you asked the question specifically to slavery. You said slavery racism, and no, it's not specifically racism, bro. Because you have indentured slaves.
Racist, not racism. I said
racist. Yeah. No, because you have indentured slaves. That have nothing to do with racism.
So now let me finish that. See, now I'm already. Now you know where I said this now? Now let me do my example. You're white people. You got indentured slaves, like he just said. Other white people. You got Native Americans, the tribes there. You got Mexicans there. You got the Spanish Armada there. I just said 4 different races. But now the Moors come off the ship. Why is it all the Moors, the slaves? How is that not racist? That's history. That's truth.
Who's a slave?
Hold on. I didn't even bring up the Chinese. That's 5 different races. But who were putting slaves in whips?
Because you want to know what, brother? Hey, you want to know why? You want to know why, Jimmy Quinn? I can tell you. I didn't listen to what you said because you believe that every group can mistreat everybody. But since the Europeans came in and, like what Zell said, came in and dominated everybody, that's when they created racism, brother. That's what you're not understanding. You keep talking about if the Italians did it to the black people and Indians did it to the Asians. No, brother, that wasn't racism. You get what I'm saying? We didn't create it. The Europeans created this, brother. That's all we're trying to get you to understand. It's very simple.
Created what? They created what exactly?
The Europeans created racism, brother.
Systematic racism, bro.
White supremacy and racism. That's what they created, bro. They created that. Like Art Dog said, brought to America. You talking about some shit that happened in 1300. That was not racism, brother. You get what I'm saying? I want you to separate it because it is separated.
Man, listen. Let me because throughout human history, there's always been slavery, bro.
Right. Yes, sir.
No, look, I just gave you an example.
Quinn, throughout human history, there's always been slavery.
I don't know that.
Right.
Okay, is that racism?
So Africans never grabbed.
Answer that question, Quinn.
Go ahead, brother.
Throughout history, there's always been slavery. Was that racism?
Yeah. Actually, it was. Actually, yes. Racists
took
out other races.
Okay, so so one culture or one tribe going to war against another tribe, it didn't have it.
If a racist going to war,
hold on, bro. One tribe going to war against another tribe, it then taking the spoils of that war.
Same color.
You didn't say that. You said race.
So, hold on, bro. Same color.
Same racist.
That's not racism, bro.
Yeah.
Of course not. It's the same race. How could it be?
But that's why you're saying. That's what.
Bro,
same thing.
I said that slavery we had slavery since day
He just proved your point, Jimmy. He just proved your point, Jimmy. He just proved it.
He proved that there was wars. Who don't know there was wars?
He proved that. He proved that.
There's been slavery throughout human history. Let me repeat it again.
There was endangered servants. You said that.
Hold on, bro. Let me repeat it again. I'll repeat it again for those slow of mine. Slavery has been throughout human existence. There was tribes that would go to war against each other. The conqueror would take the spoils. That would be children, men servants, whatever. They come back and now they taking care and doing the duties of conquering tribe. Is that racism?
Our dog.
Same color.
Hey, our dog. We looking at it right now with Russia and who are they going to war with over there?
Ukraine.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. That's not
racism, bro.
See what I'm saying?
But that's slavery though. That got it. Like you said, that's the same slavery that got us some whipped and chains.
That's why we talked about slavery.
No, we're not. You guys is changing the narrative. I'm talking about slavery.
You asked the question.
You doing mashed potatoes, bro. You're mashing everything together, bro.
Not me.
Your question was.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute you guys. I want to where you guys look. We started off at 1600. Me asking Amara a simple question: when did it start? That's what. Remember, it came from something else. But he honed in on 1600. Racism started. I said, how? When we got our asses whipped and thrown and beat from Africa, 1,600 years before that. And you guys want to, just to prove a point, want to say that slavery didn't happen.
Bro, where's your proof at, bro? No. Moderator, where's your proof at?
Where's our proof of
slavery? Where's your proof at that racism and slavery is the same fucking thing? Put your proof up, bro.
Okay, the proof is
about it.
They went into Africa. They didn't go into China.
That's not slavery, brother.
Oh my gosh. Zell,
okay, right. No, hold on. Time out. Let me ask you a question. Right now, with the war between Ukraine and Russia, are people calling that racism and slavery? No, brother. All this shit is different terminology, bro.
They're calling it genocide. Those are genocists. There's a genocide of this.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what.
It's not a race. They're the same race.
Hold on, brother. Let me tell you what slavery is. Slavery is if Ukraine comes over here to, let's say, if Ukraine comes over to Hawaii and grabs a boatload of Hawaiians or Polynesians and takes them over to back to their country and say, you're gonna work for me for free. That's slavery, right? Then they're gonna create racism and say that this is gonna justify
stupid,
it.
Bro.
Hold on a second, bro.
That sounds stupid.
Go ahead, that's what happened.
Go ahead. That's
okay. Look. Bro. I got another source, bro.
Go ahead and say it again. If it don't sound stupid, go ahead and say it again. I'm gonna mute you. Let me say it again.
Let me say it again. Slavery. Hold on. I said it, bro. Let me finish, brother. I said if the Ukraine people, right, went over to Hawaii and grabbed up Hawaiian women, men and women and children, and took them back to Ukraine and made them slaves, that's slavery. And then if they created laws and rules and regulations to justify it, that's racism, bro.
Nigga, if I go shoot a basketball, I'm hooping, that's hooping. Nigga, you didn't say nothing.
You're weird, bro.
Come on.
You're weird, bro.
If Ukraine goes and grabs somebody,
that means you don't know what it is. When you don't know what it is, everybody's weird. You got a lot of degrees.
That is slavery if they did that. If they put them in bondage.
You don't know what the fuck it is, bro. So you gonna try to argue and debate with me, bro? Please, man. With what?
No.
Hey, man, can I read something? Look, here's another source.
I just gave you an example, bro. Because that's what the Europeans did to us, bro.
Hey, Raph, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Go ahead. That make no sense to me.
Look, I just sent you a couple links already. But now I'm gonna read you something else, okay?
I told you how to send them so we could all see them.
I sent them to you through your email, Jimmy_Queens@Yahoo. Here's another one, okay? This is to put the last point. The legacy of anti-Black racism traces back to 15th century Europe, the colonization of the Americas, and the transatlantic slave trade.
Somebody
say it again.
The legacy of anti-Black racism traces back to 15th century Europe, the colonization of the Americas, and the transatlantic slave trade.
What did Zell say?
So you're telling me 15 years before that, they didn't decide to come capture Africans. That wasn't racist. They decided to capture Africans. They captured some Asians.
We're talking about the roots. This is the
whistleblowers. The whistleblowers.
Anti-Black racism, bro.
Y'all don't want to.
I'm doing this to you. This ain't my words, bro. I can send you the source.
Timeline there, bro.
I can send you the source, bro.
They can make up the word DPG. Zell. DPG didn't come out to Snoop. Right? No matter what you say, you can't get DPG'd in the 1600s. But you know they was getting DPG'd in the 1600s. You see how the words they translate?
No.
DPG. Hey, you talking about dog, puppies, and grasshoppers? Hey! I don't know where the hell that came from. Exactly. Hey, I know that alphabet's been here since I was a baby.
Hey, that was hella funny, bro.
Come on, man.
Oh shit.
Hey, Queen.
I got to watch my own joke.
Hey, we're on your helmet tonight, bro, because you ain't came with not a proof. I'm going to sources. And
there's no proof and opinion. See,
all we simply stating, bro, is when institutionalized racism started, and it's different than slavery. There's always been slavery, bro. There's chattel slavery. There's indentured slavery, bro. Now, can we
And
say
stop
that?
for a second? Stop. Let me say something, artist. Let me
Go
say
ahead.
something just to ease it up a little bit. We don't, when everybody, really underspeak the difference of other people's slavery and the slavery that we was endured. It wasn't even the same type of slavery.
Not
So
even the same, bro.
that's what makes us.
Matter. Here's the point of the matter. We wasn't talking about. We don't never talk about any other slavery but one slavery. How did we get into any other slavery? These niggas tried to prove a point that they couldn't prove.
No,
So
they
had to
didn't.
go somewhere else.
No, they didn't.
Well,
What
you
happened
gotta
was,
ask.
the first
Nobody
example
agrees
that
with
we
that,
had.
bro.
Stop,
Like,
Amar.
nobody
Stop.
agrees with that.
Stop.
Sorry,
Hey,
brother.
the first example of what was some kind of form of slavery was the Holocaust, and you get to see a good picture of, that's
Well,
what
bro, you know how long? Come on, bro.
that was before slavery, right?
Hell no.
When was it?
Man, that was 1940s, and that's recent history.
Okay, that was lately, but guess
Fairly
what?
recent.
That was an example of that. That was an example of what slavery was like. And we already had been slaves, but we got to see what it was like to be put in a condition like that. But it happened to another people, and they got more attention than the people that we are as a people even get at all. And they act like we don't go through it.
Right. I just look. I don't feel no certain way, but I'm just a little dumbfounded that you guys not understand what
don't say that, bro.
what slavery is.
We
Hold on. Let me get out and finish. Let me get out and finish so you get what I'm talking about. Let me get out and finish.
It's oppressing the people with slavery.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the slavery that we got whipped and bound. We got threw in the ocean, right? We got the dog sicked on us. We got bucked, all that.
Right.
Hold on, right? Hold on. Now, white folks didn't do that to no Asians. They didn't do that to no. They only did that to black people.
And they did do that. They did do that to Asians too, bro.
They bucked Asians.
They did that to Asians. They did that to Indians.
When?
The natives.
When?
Come on, bro.
When?
Yeah.
You're not familiar with the Chinese rail workers, bro?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, then
Right.
they did the same thing to them.
Go to the egg. Go.
However,
bro, the Japanese,
to those years.
they dropped the only nation that
Go
dropped the
through
bomb.
the years.
Dropped the nuclear bomb on somebody, bro. You
Go
don't even know who
through
you're
the
dealing
years.
with, bro.
I'm talking
You gotta stop listening to Candace, bro.
385.
You gotta stop listening to Candace Owens, bro. Straight up, man.
So you guys are talking about 16 and 1700s, but they came into Africa, took everything from us, shot Napoleon's nose off, took our whole history, rewrote it, get it back to us.
Well, you
That's
wanna know
not
what?
racist.
You want to know what
Hey,
happened?
Jim.
That's not racist.
we're not saying that wasn't racist,
That's
bro.
not racist.
Hey,
Now,
Jimmy,
ain't no
are you
saying
from
that wasn't-
Africa?
What are you arguing for then?
Are you from Africa or America, Jimmy? Are you from Africa or America, Jimmy?
I'm American, nigga.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you might not even feel like that was your nose they shot off over there.
Nah, that's my nose.
No, I'm talking about over there in
Hey, bro.
Egypt
Let's go talk to
or Iran or whatever it's at.
Nah,
You might feel like you ain't. You didn't want your people that was connected
Give me that
to
wasn't
them
your nose,
pyramids.
nigga.
I get it, but like I said, I'm not even. I'm done with it. I said my point. If you guys gonna sit here, I'm not even gonna do that.
Bro, I'm
You guys
black,
gonna sit here and say slavery wasn't racist, then the white folk, well, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna argue with it. I said my point. We gotta agree to disagree now.
Man,
I made all my points.
Look.
I can't even make no more.
Quinn, let me say this, man.
Go ahead,
Is there
bro.
is there
Yes,
cross
sir.
pollination? Of course there is. What I'm specifically talking about is the start
I
of
do not think I have to be
institutionalized
on that.
racism versus
You
slavery?
could go on Facebook in here.
No, we
You're
weren't
asking
talking about that.
questions.
We was talking about
Should've-
what
I should've
racist was.
told you.
So you guys keep changing it?
Hey,
No,
JQ.
that was you
No,
asked
no,
the
no, no,
question.
no,
Yeah,
no.
we- I
You
We
was-
said
were talking
slavery
about
Go
the
to
racist.
Facebook.
or is slavery racist? That what you said? That was the question.
Yeah,
That
is
was
it
what you said.
racist?
Racism,
Okay.
Okay.
racist is the same thing, bro. We
JQ.
people
So
already
you
looked at the
telling me?
definition of both words, and they both
you
say the
JQ,
telling
same
you're
me?
the only
thing.
one that don't know what it is, bro.
So you're telling me the person who
Why you keep trying to argue, JQ? You're the only one that don't know what it is, bro.
You said it now.
We all proved it to you what it is, bro. We gave you two different definitions. We told you, I told you when it started. I told you slavery is different from racism. You just keep trying to conflate everything, bro. It's not the same thing.
And
Like,
we're talking about
Okay, you can believe that. I don't. Quit talking about it. Let's go.
It's not
move
about
on.
agreeing, it's about proving it. You can't prove it.
okay. Let me ask you this then, Jimmy. When did the history of anti-black racism start in
Oh,
your mind?
What do you mean?
When did the history of black racism or anti-black racism start?
When they enslaved us.
When?
Hey Jimmy, if my
In
friend
the
want
year
to see the live,
When?
go to
No,
my page.
zero.
Year zero. What's year 00?
That's what I've been trying to tell you guys.
No. What
Be
is
quiet,
that?
be quiet, be quiet, because you're not gonna say it. Let me finish. That's what I'm trying to tell you
Hey
guys.
Jim, hey, what is the
See, now you gonna
podcast
start.
called, Jimmy?
See, when I started to see here, he gonna say something. He gonna say something. You want to know that? You want to know, our dog? Since you asked.
I asked you.
Okay. I'm gonna mute. Let me mute Amar and Zell real quick because they're gonna say something. So remember, I said to where they always started. They never start at 0-0 because there's never was a 0-0. The racist people came, conquered us, and then they gave us a time and said it was 385 AD. And so then they went back years and said 385 years ago, this supposedly happened. But that was a whole nother time. It never was no like New Year's 10, 9, 8, 7. Now it's 0-0. There never was a 0-0 until the Council of Nicaea in 385. So when you ask me when, I can tell you around the time that the racists came into Africa, pillaged us, and did everything. But I can't argue with you guys because you said it ain't racist. You said that comes 1,600 years later. That they planned, that they took, like you, we didn't ever get to it. They took all our stories from the walls and made them into religion. That's racist. That's a race that they took from and made there and put their face on our images. That's racist. So, I don't know, bro. We just have two different opinions, and I'm letting you guys have yours. I'm gonna have mine, and I'm going on with that.
Hold on. Go ahead, Zell.
I'm done with it.
Let me ask this. Okay,
Hey.
just to follow up. Okay. What sources do you have to provide any type of historical evidence to the conjecture that came out your mouth?
Which part about how we came in slavery?
About the year 00, the AD, the Council of Nicaea. What sources can you point us to or direct us to or provide us to prove that point?
That's how I have to say history, but you don't know we were conquered.
I'm asking you.
No. I can go with the KRS-One song. Keep it alive.
Bro. Give us the sources.
I give you the KRS-One song.
Man, I know you no KRS-One, man.
The song, the history, it's in there.
Wait a minute. So KRS-One is now your. That's your. That's.
You said give me a source.
That's your rock.
You said a source, right? Did you not say a source?
So your source is KRS-One.
No. Did you say a source?
I did.
All right, so let me explain something to you.
And you said KRS-One.
So let me explain it. Look, I'm gonna go play the video right now. I'm gonna play the video right now for you.
Yeah.
A song ain't no source, bro.
Why not? If it's saying stuff in there, why not? Why
It's not
not?
scholarship, brother. It's not scholarship,
Can you point to some historical text?
I'm going to. Keep talking. I'm going to.
I'm just asking, bro.
I'm going to.
Point to that.
I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna break the third verse for you guys. So
And-
cold.
No, not the KRS One verse.
Why Jimmy saying that? Hey, why Jimmy saying that? Why he looking for that? Let me say this right quick. You know, I was like a Meyer on that first time when we talked about ask the question, but really in truth, what the word racist mean? If you break it down, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Now I did that to get the topic and get us talking, but a racist was set up about a race, like a battle and a race to get to the top first among many races right here in America. See, it was like a race to get to the lead and to the top. And so therefore, you know, they call America a melting pot. So therefore, that's what made the whites win that race. And that's why they had a plan to proceed and win that race and that battle. So because they wanted to keep that stance, that began to bring racism into stance because they did not want to see nobody succeed them because the plan wasn't for them. So that's where the word race, it was a race to gain America first and claim it as their own. So go ahead, Jimmy.
I listen. I look.
So it was a race, because that's all it is a.
I'm gonna try to listen.
Are you hearing that?
Hey man, for the record, man, I love Blastmaster KRS-One.
All right, I'm gonna walk you through this.
No, you don't gotta walk me through it, man. We know
You asked for nope. You asked.
Hey,
You said it wasn't a source. I'm gonna break you down the sources.
I'm talking about
Hey, give me your thing, man. Give me your thing, bro.
Let me do it. See?
Go ahead, brother.
All right. You asked me, and I'm coming
Go ahead.
to do it for you.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
It's good to know that in ancient times, Egyptians developed all sciences of the mind to the point where they ruled the planet. But Rome, Greece, and Persia was inhabited.
So Rome, Greece, and Persia, who are those guys?
You tell us, bro. This your source.
Rome, white folks, Greece, Persia, the Arabs.
They wasn't having it. What does he mean by that?
And they attacked. But my point is, that's three races against one. So they was after a race. That's racist. But I'm gonna keep going.
But what is this proof? Hold on a second. What is
I mean, bro, you playing KRS-One song. I'm asking for proof that you said the historical record.
I'm gonna get to it. There's some names you're gonna look up in a sec. I don't know the names, but I'm gonna
it's the first time I ever heard about a song being used as proof.
Come on, man. This is asinine. I'm out of here.
That time it was like evil line that moved religion, politics, and man in order to destroy.
Say why?
Yeah, whatever. Where'd he go?
You hit him with KRS-One. No, you hit him with KRS-One.
Right.
But at the same time,
he said a source.
He said KRS-One dropped jewels, and he dropped jewels and things to make us open up our mind to look deeper into it. And Amara and artists is coming in a deeper perspective where they look more into it and giving you some science behind it.
All I know is there's some names on there that if you looked up, that's the source. Then you can.
Well, man, did you look up the names, Queens?
I was going to with you, but you didn't want to do it. That's
no,
like I said, so I'm not going to do it myself.
Okay, give me the names. Don't play the song, bro. Give me the names you're talking about. Give me the sources, bro.
I'm going to give you to them on the songs. We're talking about it.
Come on, bro. You're not looking good right now, my brother, and I love you. I'm just letting you know. This is not a good look. And I love Blastmaster KRS-One.
I don't see what you... I don't see.
Where did KRS-One get his research from?
I don't know. I don't know.
See, I'm asking you. Using him as a source, bro.
But what does that matter when we have?
It matters, bro. What was used to validate? That's all I'm asking. Okay? He used the song and KRS-One, but I love KRS-One. He pointed me in the direction of a whole lot of things, bro.
like I said, you didn't want to do it, so you just not talk about it. Like I'm
It
not
could be an
gonna,
opinion,
I'm
bro.
not gonna
We
explain
don't
it.
know.
I'm not gonna try
It
to.
could be
You're
an
gonna
opinion, bro.
Man, I'm
ask for the
asking you for an
explanation, and I was
historical
going
record,
through the
bro.
explanation.
Stop with this, man.
Where's the
But
historical record? What we're talking about, the things I've shared with you is
I'm about to go
historical
eat
record.
that eating
what is
now.
what's
Whether you agree
historical
with them or
record?
not,
Show me a historical record on racism.
I can send you the link. I can send you another link, bro.
Right, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna agree to disagree, and we should move on because I'm saying it started during slavery. I'm not gonna argue with you about that.
I'm providing you
ask
with
you for
sources,
nothing.
bro, but you haven't provided a source.
I'm not
That's
gonna
what I'm
ask
saying.
you for no sources when slavery started, nigga. That's the whole point about it. You don't know when slavery started? You don't know when they came in there and raped us and killed and pillaged?
No, scholars don't agree with that shit. You just keep
How
saying
do
it.
you know?
You just want to make everybody just go, oh, I said it. I know it. I gotta agree. What the fuck, bro?
Who said anything
Please,
about
brother.
it? Agree. You just
Well,
keep
You-
trying to put that down because you don't
what
have
makes you
shit.
right? Because you keep saying
You
it, though,
keep trying
bro.
to put
You have
look.
no proof,
Quit
brother.
talking about my degree, bro, because I ain't said it. I quit saying it. But you quit talking about it because you
I
ain't got
you,
one.
brother. I got you.
You ain't got one.
Fuck the
So let's
degree.
not try to
I don't give a
down
fuck
what I
about
got.
it. I don't care about a degree, brother.
Okay,
I'm
well, I do though. I do though.
Why do you keep making
I'm
it
not
like that's
talking
the
about
point?
mine.
then?
You keep talking about it.
Why do you keep making
I
that the
quit talking
point?
about it. I
You
won't
can't
say
be
it no more.
wrong, even with a degree, nigga. You can't be wrong, even with a degree, bro.
All right, dog. Didn't you say something about my degree? I ain't said nothing about it since. But
That's
I'm not
right.
gonna let somebody who don't have a degree keep
I
talking
said
about what
something
my
about
degree
nigga. I don't
don't
give a fuck
mean.
about a degree. I said something about it.
Okay,
Now,
you said that 100 times.
Who cares? Why do you
I
keep
don't
making
care.
a point about it?
Okay.
So, but you don't got the truth. What the fuck? Racist.
You don't care.
You keep you be
don't
all you
care.
want. What about that part, bro? Fuck a degree, bro.
Okay, you said that, Amira.
Hey, but I'm
Fuck it.
asking, you keep
Okay,
acting
look.
like you keep
Listen.
bragging out your flash is not. That's not scholarly, brother.
Fuck a degree.
Okay.
Fuck a nigga without a degree.
Okay. Listen.
You see how that
Okay,
works?
well, listen,
Am I
you
gonna
guys.
keep talking about your non-degree ass? Am I gonna keep talking about your red, black, and green ass with no degree about it? Am I gonna keep going on, bro?
It don't matter, bro.
Do that.
It don't bother me,
I can
bro.
talk about words. I can
don't
talk
matter
about
to
your
me.
books with no names.
It don't matter
I can
to
get
me.
personal because it seems like you're taking a shot about my
It
degree.
don't
I
matter
got
to me,
one.
bro.
I got on WSU
It don't matter to me,
You
brother.
know that.
It don't matter to me, brother.
Okay, what you keep talking
Bring
about
the
is
proof,
then
brother.
for?
Bring your proof, brother. Not all
What
your
you keep
feelings and
talking
emotions
about it
about
for
this shit.
then?
Bring the proof.
Why you
keep
keep
acting like,
saying it
oh,
then?
that's not that, brother. But that is
Why you
that,
keep
brother.
saying it then? Why don't you
I
answer the
want to,
question?
bro. I want to, brother, because you think that you acting like you fucking know, but you don't, brother. If somebody put you say you don't know, you acting like, I don't need a degree, nigga. I don't need a degree to know what fucking racism is, bro. Do you get that? Do you understand that, bro?
Here you go again.
Well,
There
you
you go again.
You brought it up though, bro.
But you don't have one. No, I did not.
It don't matter, bro.
No,
I can
I did
read,
not.
bro. I can read. You don't even know what it is, though, brother. Now I'm putting you to the test. I already told you don't know what it is. So why are you talking shit?
Know what is?
What's your degree having ass? You keep talking like a degree means something, bro. To me, it don't mean nothing. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So now I'm saying, to me, if you don't know what you're talking about, who cares about what your degree, bro? So I don't care about that. But that's what you're saying.
And all right, so let me say
brought
this.
out
I
there,
don't
though,
care
right?
about what you
brought
not
it out
having
there,
one. You see what I mean? We
You
keep
brought
going
it out
back to
there.
that.
You brought it out there. It don't matter,
you
bro.
keep running up.
You know what you're talking about and mean what you say, bro. So you talk about racism? Know what it is, brother. Stop trying to conflate the shit. Then somebody correct you. You want to start talking about what you know and don't know, bro. I don't see that. That ain't proving nothing. Just because you keep saying it.
Only thing you say, you read books, nigga. But you don't have a degree. You ain't went
know
to no school. You ain't read no books for no classes.
And I've been in the room with a lot of people with degrees.
Hey, listen, hold on, you guys, hold on. Hey, Amara and Jimmy.
You read
Amara and Jimmy.
You read.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys.
I can read.
Hey, Amara and Jimmy.
Amara and Jimmy. Be in a room with people with degrees, but yet you don't have no fucking degree.
Why does it matter, though? Who said that matters? You?
It doesn't.
Why?
It doesn't. But you keep talking about the fact that I have one. I'm gonna keep talking about the fact that you don't have one.
Why does it matter? How that works? Why does it matter?
Because I don't know. Why does it matter that I have one?
I'm asking you. So
why does it matter that I have one?
To have a degree to talk about racism with you, brother?
Why does it matter that I have one? Now you're trying to turn it around.
You tell me that, bro.
Bringing up my degree.
You tell me that.
You keep bringing up my degree. I brought up my degree in specifics to communication.
I guarantee you right now. I guarantee you right now.
Listen.
Oh, no, you listen.
I don't want to listen.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
I brought up my degree in specific to communications. I didn't bring it on there to say I'm shitting better than you. I know you ain't had no fucking degree, nigga. You barely passed fucking high school.
Actually, I did. I went to college though, brother.
Okay, whatever.
Who gives
I
a
know
fuck?
you don't have a degree though, right?
Why you care about that? You trying to grade on
don't.
a white man system, bro? Get the fuck out of here,
I
brother.
don't care.
And you still don't know what racism is. That's what I'm talking about. You see, you're trying to use distraction, bro. That don't work on me though, brother.
Like
That's
I
what
said,
I'm saying
sir,
to you. I'm saying,
do I
I'm
know
not
you?
talking about
Do I know you
degree.
have a degree?
I'm saying I don't care about that though, brother.
Okay,
I guarantee
this
right
is
now,
my point.
if
we're
you
gonna
talk to
keep
100
talking
people,
about
what
me,
you talking
my
about,
degree,
they're gonna see that this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. That's not
I want
racist.
to move on. I want to move on.
Believe that,
Okay,
bro.
thank you.
About my degree,
Move on.
I'm gonna talk
I
about
don't
the degree
care
you don't
about it,
have.
though, bro. I don't give a fuck about
Is
the
that
degree,
understood,
bro.
our dog?
I don't care
Our
about it.
dog, is that understood? Our dog, is that understood?
My mic is muted.
Our dog, but is that understood though? I don't want to be. I don't want to be. Because look, I was specifically talking about communication. That word. I wasn't talking about the shit on nobody. So why does that keep coming up? The shit on me. Like it's a good thing I have a degree. I think. But I wasn't even talking about that. I said in one part. Now this nigga want to keep bringing it up.
You did bring it up there, brother. You did bring it
I
up.
told you I did bring it up.
Okay, well, I'll leave it alone to the very
Listen,
simple
man,
question, brother.
at the end
I'll
of the
leave it
day,
alone.
Quince, at the end of the day, bro, we all are men that are seeking and we're studying. And we need to provide sources, man, to each other. We got points. We stayed on certain areas. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, point, and you adamant, you're passionate about your point of view, which I understand. We all are. But let's provide actual evidence to help support whatever it is your statement or your stance is, bro. All you saying is conjecture.
When did slavery start?
All you doing is speaking on what a song. You must learn that we bumped back in 1990 or 88, which we all bumped, which got us to seeking and opening up some of these books. Again, what was your source, bro? KRS-One is not the source.
The source for what? What was my source for what exactly? Source for what? You want to know the source for what?
The source to your whole conjecture on
No. See, no, there's no conjecture. This conjecture is we were slaves. See how hard you guys try to make it? We were captured, conquered, raped, pillaged.
I'm talking about specifically what you're talking about year 00, the Council of Nicaea, all the things that you brought up. I'm talking specifically about that point, bro. Because I specifically brought a report that says anti-black racism started in the 15th century.
Bro.
Hey, you know what I don't never hear Jimmy talk about?
What?
I never hear Jimmy say nothing really, really, really good about black. And that's what I'm saying, because when it comes to like, he'll say about we were slaves, he'll talk about we the biggest killers, that we are kind of like some fucked up people. And that's a fact too, because a lot of us is born into that shit and be a part of it until we change our ways and change, the goddamn shit that goes on and keep going on. But it's like, how much, love do we have for our own people first and foremost? Maybe we sick and tired of our own people. And some of us might got a vision that we can help save us all. And so, I mean, this kind of, everybody got to take their stand, because that's where the passion come from.
Well,
so I'm gonna stop right there.
You guys don't be listening. I've already told you guys a lot of times. I'm from El Hajj, El Malik Shabazz. I'm not with I know there's racism. I keep trying to tell you guys, I'm not oppressed, right? I know there's good white people, there's bad white people, and there's everything in between, but people's people, bro. And this is just my thing.
White people, I never heard that. I heard it before, but good white people, bad white people.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me say good white people, right? So
that's interesting.
So hold on, Harriet Tubman, right?
How can you tell the difference?
Well, hold on, hold on.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah.
See, You didn't even.
I didn't heard these terms before. That's all I'm trying to say. So
Harriet
I feel like I'm
Tubman,
already gonna know I'm going to hear. But go ahead, brother.
All right,
Break it down for me.
Harriet Tubman, right? Did she own any land? Did Harriet Tubman own any land?
Harriet Tubman owned any land? Did she own any land? I don't know. The truthful answer.
No, she didn't. So when she got blacks through this passage, through that passage, whose land was it? And if it was white people's land, wouldn't that make them good white people? Zell, answer that question.
They was aiders.
Oh my God!
To the black people.
Are you asking me?
They good. Are you asking
me?
Anybody saying nothing about that?
No.
I just asked a simple
bad
question.
ain't in the equation.
No,
good and bad went in the
bad. No, we don't use them terms, though, brother.
Everybody ain't got no bad heart.
We don't know who's good and bad.
No, it ain't about no white black. It ain't about no white and black. It's about what their hearts and what's in them. It's a matter of what they let come out of them.
Was it still in slavery? No. Think about it. Harriet Tubman was in slavery, right? No, hold on, think about it. She was in slavery.
Any kind act is good.
Right. So somebody's trying to help her. She's down with it, but she also still knows she's still in slavery, though. So she can't just be trusting people all like that. Same way that we are, brother. Today, 2022, you can't be trusting people just because we don't know who's good. You know, it's not about
Let me bring it forward.
Hold on, artist. Hold on.
Okay. Some people can fool you by just words, brother. Words are tools. So when it comes to white people, like I live in Oregon, brother, it's a whole lot of white people, right? And it's not just based on deeds and they're kind and they're nice and shit. No, brother. Sorry. That boat didn't sail years ago. So what black people do.
So there's no good white people. You're going over and you just go places, bro.
That's what you're saying, though, bro. That's your terminology.
That's what you asked.
That's what you're saying. People. You're saying good white. I don't even know what that means.
I didn't say that.
What does that mean to you, brother?
Well, I just told you there was.
Yeah, because okay, let me tell you something. People who understand racism and white supremacy and anti-blackness, they don't use them terms, brother. They don't say good white people and bad white people. They don't say them terms, brother. So why do you say it?
We are.
Why do you? No, I'm asking you. Why are you? No, every black person did not say them damn terms. Why are you saying it, brother? Because I really don't even know what it means at the end of the day.
You don't know if there's a good person or a bad person?
Don't know what it means living in white supremacy, brother. What I'm trying to tell you.
All right, listen. I'll do it again. Once again. And this is a real simple. Our dog, you answered it. Zell didn't answer it. Okay. Harriet Tubman. She don't own no land. She got to sneak a gang of black folks from the Underground Railroad from down south all the way to Toronto. Now, there's a lot of white people who's landing on who knows that some black folks is coming. Are these good or bad white people?
They're abolitionists.
Okay, bro.
Hey.
You answer that question for yourself.
Hey, pull like
my
this.
answer.
Okay,
my
pull
answer
like
abolitionists, bro.
I'm happy with it.
Let me ask you a question, JQ. Let me ask you a question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We understand because we all black on this panel, right? We understand that there's black on black violence. Mm-hmm. Even if we choose not to engage in it, we still understand it happens around the world, brother, right? But think about this. When white people, like, do you understand what happened in Buffalo last year, beginning of this year? When the dude went over to Buffalo, New York and shot the 10 black people in the damn store, and he had the AK on he had the name on his gun, the nigga killer. So we still have this stuff going on, brother. So you might not understand what white supremacy is, but brothers like myself, we have to be aware of this because, like, I live in Portland, and I understand from the terminology and from reading books of what white supremacy is. I'm not going to listen to you because I already know you don't even know what the fuck it is, bro. I'm going to keep it.
All right. Once again, what book did you read? There you go. I keep trying to get specific.
I read a lot of books, bro.
I know.
A lot. Here goes one right here, brother. They were her property. Here goes another. Hold on, excuse me. Race and Manifest Destiny. Do you even know what that is, bro? I got millions of books, brother. And I'm from the conscious community. You want to know what that means? We build with each other. Okay, we don't got nobody. We don't got nobody over us. We build with each other. So I would love to build with you. So what you saying, I'm letting you know, if you go to conscious community, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this brother talking about? Good white people, bad white people. We don't even know what that means, brother. when you got somebody going to Buffalo, New York, driving from
you don't follow El Malik, El Shabazz.
Hold on, brother. Listen what I'm saying, brother. Driving from his town and going straight to Buffalo, New York to go shoot a whole bunch of black people that's unarmed at the grocery store, brother. So you and Candace Owens ain't talking about this, but this shit.
So you're just saying the government did that? You saying the government did that?
No, the white people did that. A racist
white person did that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a person.
So how do we know if he's good? So what I'm saying when it comes to white people,
he's a bad person. It's easy to decipher.
He was manipulating people because he said he was there just to go do whatever he was doing. He was talking to black people before he went in there and go blow the black people's head off, brother.
Amira, he's a bad white person.
No, I'm saying, how do we supposed to know, brother? No, listen,
he shot up everybody.
How are we supposed to know? Oh, afterwards? You see what I'm saying? After it happens, brother? Come on, bro. Come on, brother. We're still living in slavery, brother.
All right,
that's what you and Candace Owens don't want to. What you guys don't want to admit. We're still living in slavery, bro. A form of it.
Let's not overtalk me. Let's
go ahead, brother.
Let's talk about that. We talk about good white people, bad white people. He gave an example of a bad white person. I gave a pretty good example of good white people, right? Did I just miss something when you asked? Because
I said we can't tell, brother. We can't tell. You only go like after they do something, though, brother. Okay. That's what I'm saying. If you see her white, you don't know what the fuck is good and bad, bro.
Hey, Queens, let me ask you a question. Was Abraham Lincoln a good white person or a bad white person?
I thought he was black.
Abraham Lincoln.
He was black, Z. You're right.
I heard he was black.
There's books that confirm he was black. You're right, Z. Straight up, he was black man.
Show me the proof. Show me the receipts.
So was Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover was black too. Excuse me. Hoover from the FBI. That was all wiretapping. Malcolm X. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Hoover.
My bad. Not Larry Hoover, but my bad.
Hoover.
No, not Larry Hoover. My bad, brother.
Edgar Hoover.
Edgar Hoover. Yeah. J. Edgar Hoover, bro. My bad, brother.
Man, stop it with these folks who's black, man.
No, they did, brother.
COINTELPRO. They put in COINTELPRO. Stop it, man.
Nah, brother. Straight up. Confirmed, brother. Part of history, brother.
Well, hey, if the mama was black, and the daddy was white, you know what it is.
No, I get it. They may have some melanin down a lot, but they identified as white, bro. Period.
That's fine. That's fine. That's different than what they really is.
That's like what I'm saying, but you're right.
Remember Obama wasn't black.
Exactly. Right. But now check this out though. Well, Quins, I got to bring this up. We touched on Black Lives Matter, right? Mm-hmm. And we talking about the organization versus the slogan itself. Now you had them people that embedded themselves within Black Lives Matter Antifa, right? None of us attended none of them marches. I'm pretty sure of that. None of us was out there marching with the folks, right? But when bricks and rocks and everything got to being thrown, when the cameras was shown who was doing those acts, what was the majority offenders that you saw partaking in that activity? Was it melanated people or non-melanated people?
I don't even really remember, but I'm really trying to see what's the point of the question. Because give me back what we're talking about. No.
Because you brought
white people.
Because you brought
white. Hold on. So this is the good white people thing. I'm just saying, bring me back. That's what I'm saying.
You brought up Harriet Tubman with good white people and yada. Okay, them folks that's marching with the Black Lives Matter Antifa, wouldn't you consider them good white people? Because they marching, we with the Black Lives Matter movement, woo, 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 woo. But then they throwing rocks, they busting buildings, and everything goes back to who? Us.
The Black Lives Matter.
Please help me to make that relate to Harriet Tubman.
Look at, because you say, okay,
that's why
I said they was
anti-blackness, brother.
I said they was abolitionists, bro. Good or bad had nothing to do with it. Is it a good act to let somebody in and stay? Yeah, that's a kind act. Does that make you a good person overall if you overall are silent about the treatment? You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot that goes into that.
Hey, Art Dog.
Hold on, let me get under that.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Now,
ahead,
there's
brother.
one thing I agree with you because I've always said this. The white folks that got a pass for not saying, hey, this is our land, and we not putting them up on a pedestal, but we acknowledging who the white folks is, right? It's kind of easy to go and see if you did the research. We know who they are. I'm not going to say we because I don't really know who they are. I've seen the names, but I didn't care about it. They're there in the books. It's their land. They are good people. Now, I'll give you, I mean, I'm not saying they might not be prejudiced or they might not have their privilege.
But I got to pause you for a second because you say this is their land that they got from who? You see what I'm saying? So it's not an oxymoron question, bro.
But okay, I get that. Okay, so there you go.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. So it's like
he loves white supremacy, man. It's okay,
come on,
man.
Bro.
It's okay, man. Just come on out, bro.
Come on, man.
Let's come on out, man.
Stolen land.
White supremacy, man.
Damn. Me personally.
Look. It's a stolen land. It's a stolen land
for a black person to say there's no good white people. That's what I say racist is.
I don't think people say that they don't got
racist.
Listen,
hatred,
stop for
bro.
a second.
Right.
Stop for a second.
You can sit up here and say there's no good white people in the world. I think that's racist.
No,
that's not racist.
You always gotta have a suspicion, though, brother.
Hey, can I say something? Can I say something?
Hold on, Z. You can say something next. I'm just saying, if you can sit up in this world, you can sit up here and say, there's no world, there's no good white people. You guys actually prove my point that blacks can be racist.
Well, I'm not going to say there's no good white people.
Also,
you sound like you act like black people.
That's the argument.
No, that's not the argument.
Hey, it sounds like you want to practice anti-blackness though, too, though,
that's
brother.
Not the argument,
like
bro.
Candace Owens, though, brother, too.
That's not the argument.
The first you want to do is victimize the black. The first you want to do is blame.
You keep see. This is the thing with Amari. He doesn't listen. What I keep saying is there's some truth. I don't follow her, but she's not wrong in all her points.
Based on what? Make it valid, bro. Make it make sense. That's all you got to do.
You keep talking last night.
Of all good and white black people. Make it make sense, bro. That's all you got to do. Fuck Candace Owens. You make it make sense. Go ahead.
Take off.
Did Offset get shot last night?
Take off.
Take off. Right now. I work with you.
Did a white person get shot last night?
Hey, look.
Did an Asian get shot last night?
I did this.
Why you only paying attention to black people, bro? Come on, man.
I did this. How should I say it? I did this. I used to do this survey with kids. I used to ask them what they used to want to be. I think I got up to like 30 kids, but I'm gonna say the first 10 because you only need 10 to do a survey. If 9 out of 10 do it, it's 9 out of 10, right? It was 9 out of 10 that wanted to be a rapper or a basketball player. You know what I mean? It is.
That's not surprising, bro. That's not surprising.
Right. So let me finish. So in the hood, most of them guys don't want to grow up and be. They don't want to do that, but it is what it is, right? Niggas are shooting up shit. Who shoots up shit more in Tacoma? Let's take it here in Tacoma. Let's not or in Portland. Where are you at?
Hey man, okay, who killed Pooh?
Samoan.
Okay.
All right.
So I mean that's my point, bro. I mean you can't say who shoot up who and who shoot up, bro.
You can.
Hey man, look,
blame it on black people. So bad, bro. Why? I want to know why you want to blame it on black people so bad. I want to know, bro. Hold on. Hey, AD, hold on a second. We don't got Candace Owens here, so I want to know why does JQ want to blame it on black people so bad about being the victim and the perpetrator of the problem, brother? We don't got the solution. So why do you want to keep going, oh, black people, look what we do? I'm from Tacoma too, brother. And I live in Portland, and they do shoot up each other. You're exactly right. All around the world, though, brother. So you ain't talking, you're not talking nothing new, though,
I'm going to talk about my niggas. Let me say Tino killed by a black person.
Because we deal with each other.
No. Be quiet for a sec. I'm gonna make this personal for me since you guys got your own thing, right? I keep telling you guys, I agree to disagree with you guys. I know how you feel. You guys been arguing with me about what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I think black people kill people. I'll be quiet. I'm sorry. And I can tell
What
you,
can you
I
do to
got, hold
change?
up.
Okay,
I
if you
can tell
believe
you, I
that,
got a
what can
best
you do to
friend.
change
Hold
right
on,
now?
bro. I can tell you, I got a
Everybody
best
been
friend.
doing that.
Tino, I can tell you, I got a best friend. Tino got killed. Damon just got killed. Feel me? I can go on about the people who lost their lives. Wasn't from the white people, bro. Maybe.
Doesn't matter. We're in a white system, though, brother. That's dominated by white people. Yeah, that promotes white supremacy. Well, you don't know about it, so you don't know about the cause and effect and the trauma, though, brother. You can talk about look what the black people's doing. Look what this nigga did in Tacoma, in Sacramento.
I just keep telling you, you just don't want to listen.
Yeah, you don't understand the back. You don't understand the backstory, though, brother.
You don't respect me like that.
We
I keep
practicing
telling you.
anti-blackness, though, brother. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
Listen,
I stand on my square, brother.
I don't think about oppression. You won't shut up,
brother.
bro. I don't think about oppression like that. I'm not oppressed. That's you. You
keep saying it, though. You keep blaming black people. What are they doing that for? You don't know the cause of it, though, brother. So then don't fucking say it.
So what's the cause of?
That's where the books come from. Look. Manifest Destiny, brother. That's where the books. I'm not gonna listen to you because you don't know.
I ain't in prison.
All right, you don't know, brother.
I ain't shot nobody.
That's what I'm telling you, brother. You don't know.
I done beat up people.
You don't got the analysis to break down white supremacy and racism, so you don't get it, though, brother. First, you want to do is blame the black people, brother. That's anti-blackness, brother, and that's fucking disgusting, brother. Straight up, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I keep saying it a long time. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for myself, right? My close people. You know I love Tino. You know I love Damon, right? Who's like Looney or whoever? So that's where she's right. I'm not saying the other bullshit. We all heard. Hold on, we got raps talking about it. What did our rappers do? Go pick up a rap.
But here's the point, though, bro. Because that point you're saying, okay, we can agree on that, okay. But at the same time, hold on. The same energy is more white people kill white people.
Who is
it's the same
thing, talking
bro.
About them?
Hold on, but that part is left out of the equation. It's always demonized.
Bring it in the equation.
What's that?
So when you talk about it, right? So this is the thing. When you say, yeah, I don't agree with that, then you say that. Because I didn't agree with the other part, but I do agree with black people are murderous. Because I know I go outside, I gotta watch out.
But you gotta understand the premise. But see, look, with that being said, with the premise of Candace Owens, she was painting black people as murderers, and that black people kill white people more because they're murderers. Period. That was her point.
I didn't agree with that. You keep acting like I'd agree with that, and I told you what I agree on.
Look, understand the premise. I hear what you're saying, but she threw in a little bit of truth. A little bit of truth that everybody can hang their hat on. Yeah, it's true.
Oh, more so you believe it's true then?
Okay, our dog.
So you believe it's true? Now we're getting somewhere.
Listen, bro.
That's all I was saying.
What? No. I'm gonna give you proper context.
That shit ain't true.
I'm gonna give you the context, bro.
That shit ain't true.
It's true that black folks commit more crime against black folks because we are in close proximity with each other. Just like white folks do more crime against white folks. They're in closer proximity of each other.
The bottom line is just a statement, bro.
Hold on. That's the fact. The point is, with Candace Owens, her premise was black folks are murderers because they kill more white people. And show me an example. Murderers because they kill more white people. Go back and listen to what she said, bro.
I heard what she said.
Okay, that's what she's talking about.
I disagree with that part.
But that's the main premise. I agree with it. I hear what you said, but listen, that was her main premise. That was her premise of starting off the conversation. And then she want to tie in the fact that black people kill black folks, which is true. There is crime, but that don't make us the most murderous people out of every racial group on the planet. And that's her point.
I'm not even trying to defend her. What you guys are trying to do. See, that's why I've been real specific of what I agree with her on, what I don't agree with her on.
But you agree with her on a point that everybody understands is asinine because every other racial group is the same narrative. Right. That's what we're trying to explain to you.
I don't know when the last time a white boy did a drive-by around here.
Hey,
man, I told you white boy shot. I told you personally, you brought up Tino. I told you a white boy shot my son-in-law in the face, bro.
Okay,
Road
whatever.
rage.
Well, no, I
Okay,
just
well,
gave an example.
whatever,
I
bro.
just gave an
Okay,
example.
more than black people are shooting. I'm not gonna argue when I know what the facts are.
Our dog.
Come on, man.
Our dog.
Stop.
Our dog. Our
Stop,
dog. Hold on. Our dog. Our
I know
dog.
what the facts are.
Our dog. Our dog.
I know
See,
the Christian
JQ.
Bloods.
Now what
I
it
know the
is, it's
Christian
okay.
Bloods is shooting up shit.
It's okay. Hey,
I don't know the
JQ.
white boy shooting up nothing.
Hey, JQ. What was your
I
opinion?
don't know who's.
JQ, hold on. Let me ask the question, bro. What was your opinion when the white boy purposely drove 3 hours to go to Buffalo, New York, and go to the supermarket and shoot black people? And his gun was caught. I know that's what I'm trying to say. His gun was on his gun. On his gun is proof he had nigger killer on there. Okay.
What's your opinion of it?
No, listen, brother. Hold on.
No, what's your opinion? You asked my opinion. What's your opinion?
You don't have no commentary about that. And
what is your opinion? I don't.
Because it's a white person killing 10 black people, right? But you will say, "Oh, they got killed last night by a nigger," though.
Your point is what?
No, you got no commentary about that.
Now here it is. If you go back and you let's look at media and go back and look at reports of mass shootings and mass violence on a percentage basis. Now I don't know the percentage off top, but how many would you say was people, melanated people, committing mass murders, mass atrocities, shooting up folks versus non-melanated people?
White people mass shoot more.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now stop. All right. Hold on. I gave you that. Now let me give you this. I gave you that. Now let me give.
Okay. They do it a whole lot.
I gave you that. Now can I get one? I gave you yours. Now take up all the mass shootings and all the gang deaths from Chicago, from all the mass shootings in the United States and all the black gang violence, and tell me. Hold on. Tell me which one's the most.
Apples and oranges, bro.
No, now it's apples and oranges.
It's apples and oranges. Again, I told you, it's we agree upon it, bro. Black folks, we do commit more murders and crime against each other.
I get that, but
okay, then
it's not apples and oranges.
That goes without. There's no need to debate that at all, because that's just a fact. But
he's the one who brought it up.
The board, man.
He's the one who brought it up.
I said you have no commentary for that because it was black people getting killed by white people, brother.
Come on, bro. We're going back to
that's what I said. But you did make, see, look, what I'm saying is you didn't make a comment about the black people, 10 black people getting killed by one white supremacist in Buffalo. 10 people, brother.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
But you did say something about, Takeoff. Look, he got killed by a nigga in Houston last night. See, niggas kill niggas. I'm like, come on, bro.
Man, the record actually shows the opposite. The record actually shows that more white people commit mass murder against black folks. People are melanated. If you look at the record,
hey, where's your compassion for the black people, brother? That's what I'm not seeing, bro. Listen,
everybody knows I hate niggas.
Hold on,
I like black people. I don't fuck with niggas. I've been said that, bro. Who don't know that? You heard me say that plenty of times.
No, I haven't, bro.
I said that plenty. That's what I'm saying, bro. You guys are just
to who?
You guys are just with friends.
Hey, let's get White Lives Matter shirt like Kanye and Ken. It's okay.
I might.
You might. Why? That's what I'm saying. Like, keep it real, bro. Keep it real. And have some facts.
Here's the thing.
Let me say this, man. We want to go against a black person.
But here's the point, though. Let me make a lot of points.
We stepping on that shit, brother. We call it anti-blackness. We're not listening to Kanye West. We're not listening to Kanye Owens because you want to know why? We already know what team they're playing for, brother. So you can say, she's making valid points. We look at you like that's goofy shit, bro. Ain't nobody following that shit.
Man, what I'm gonna say this, man. We have to learn how to stop being triggered, bro. Because these things are utilized to trigger us, to cause us to have certain emotions and move certain directions, bro. They want chaos. So of course, now, and let's go back to Black Lives Matter. Okay, every other black organization that's been created, that leadership's been taken out. Okay, who is the founder of Black Lives Matter? Does anybody know?
Start with the C. I can't remember her name now. The lesbian lady.
Yeah, but that's the fake. Who's the actual?
No, so it's a white boy. It's a white boy.
Come on, who's the money? Where's the money go? That's all the money for.
I think it's a Jew.
His name is George Soros.
It's a Jew, right? You're right, bro.
George Soros is the creator of Black Lives Matter.
Yes, sir, brother.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
George Soros. Now, this is what they do. They say, okay, every other black organization, we either had to, go back to COINTELPRO. You guys familiar with COINTELPRO? Okay.
Yep.
They had to infiltrate every other organization. They had to either get informants, they had to get somebody on the inside to get the information.
That's truth, bro.
In this point, they said, hey, if we start an organization and put our people in there, we can control the narrative.
Yep.
Because it's our organization. That's what we got here with Black Lives Matter, bro. It's an organization started and funded by a certain group of people to put that information out there, and it's used to trigger. Because here is a person that says, we're going to start this movement, knowing it would trigger them same folks that it triggered, bro. That came back with, no, all lives matter, blue lives matter, white lives matter. But that wasn't the point. Just like now, Kanye wore the White Lives Matter shirt. Them same folks that were so up in arms about Black Lives Matter, they're silent right now. Not one of them is screaming, no, white lives just don't matter, all lives matter. Why isn't the same energy?
You can't change what Kanye did the shirt for. See, you're trying to turn Kanye did the shirt for a certain reason to show all you guys.
I know why Kanye did the shirt.
He said why he did it, and so you
I
guys
know that. And why did he do the shirt?
Did.
And why did he do the shirt?
Because it's so for the people who say Black Lives Matter, and he wanted to show that he wanted to show that the people who got upset at Black Lives Matter, it was offensive. And so he wanted to show the black people who be like, when white lives matter, you got offended. So understand that Black Lives Matter is offensive too, and just get a new slogan.
You only seeing half of it, because what he also showed is that them same white folks that got offended, they're not offended when White Lives Matter is put on the back of the shirt.
Yeah, but see, I don't give a fuck. See,
hold on. That's the point.
That's right.
No, bro. Listen, you missing the point. That's the point. He was proof. Look, I get the point. And he said he got a white wife as well, bro. So of course her life matters.
That's
okay.
Right.
So let's understand that.
Hey, our dog. Let's
understand that.
Hey, our dog. No, think about it. No, when him and Candace Owens was dogging out the black people, right? They was all cheering him. Come on, Fox. We love Kanye. He's a genius. Randy said something about the Jews that was white. Oh, we got to cut him. We got to fire him from Adidas.
And he's proving the point.
Hold on, Amar. See, when you say something, I would rather you just say, like you say, when he says something about this, you don't never say no specific. That's all I'll be trying to get you to say. Say what it is specifically he said.
When he said this negatively about the Jews, brother.
Okay, that's one thing.
Okay, well, that's cool. I didn't know that. I thought you already knew, but so what I'm saying.
No, because guess when he said that? He said that on Drink Champs. So we can say we can refer to the thing on Drink Camps.
Did you watch the whole interview?
I knew what I was saying, though, brother. But yes, we're talking about.
I'm just trying to be clarity, so you don't seem like you're just saying stuff, so I can follow you.
I might watch the whole interview.
Okay, can I say something right quick?
Well, I want to finish one point after one point. So after he said what he said, I'm gonna say really fast and quick. After he said what he said about the Jews, right? They said that Candace Owens took advantage of the situation because they said that she's the one that brought up this whole thing about George Floyd. Now the brother's getting sued. They said he lost $1 billion yesterday because he's getting sued from the George Floyd camp because he was talking about, he didn't die from the white boy knee in the neck.
Lost $1 billion, huh?
Right. Well, that's what it said. It's on Google, bro.
Oh, come on, bro. He lost $1 billion yesterday. Huh?
Did he ever? I don't know how much money he got, bro. They said he had 2. His money's controlled by the white people. We're in a white system, though, brother. Okay, see?
Money's not controlled by the white people.
Yeah, it is, brother. Yeah, it is. He's been saying it, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, Kanye had $150 million that he went and Chase Bank said, no, we don't want your money.
And so some black guys want his money. Black bank.
Hold on.
He lost $1 billion.
Hold on.
Who got power to say that?
Quinn, you got $150 million. What bank do not want your money?
And so you guys are applauding that?
I'm asking you a question. You got $150 million.
But what's the knock on? Why is that a knock on him?
What do you mean? Why is it a knock on him? It's showing you control the system, bro.
So why is that a knock on him, though?
Hey, in their mind, man, nigga, get your $150 million up out of here. You're not even gonna honor that.
I can tell you why. I can tell you why.
Your $150 million is crumbs to us. That's what he's saying. We don't want the $150 million in our bank. Who does that? But they want your money. They want your old check, Quins.
How is that a knock on Kanye? I heard you. I just want you to answer the question.
I didn't say it was a knock on Kanye. I'm saying it's showing the system.
We were talking
it's
about
showing
Kanye. What you guys
he's
do?
exposing the system, brother.
Who's exposing the system?
Kanye.
So how's that a knock on him?
Who said it's a knock? I say he's exposing the system.
Amara just said it. He's the one who's been saying it.
Then why? But I didn't say it was a knock.
Well, you jumped in on his argument. He said Candace and Kanye, we don't listen to him, and you woo woo woo, and that's why I've been trying to tell you guys. You don't even be listening to me, bro. You just be arguing with me.
I listen, bro.
A little bit.
That's Rab got his viewpoints, and we all got our viewpoints, and we can all. Hey, look. A broke clock is right 2 times a day.
Just like Candace is right sometimes.
She can have a point, but again, my point is this, and I'm going back to Candace, okay? Because we got to stay on topic. Candace's premise for what she was saying was to paint black as murderers of all the most murderous people, period. That was the premise of her conversation. Now you can pick out the little segment of there when she brought a fact saying, yeah, black folks kill more black folks. That's a fact. That applies to everybody, though, my brother. You can't use it to subjugate or to actually not subjugate, but to actually bolster your point of a premise, of a false premise. And that's what she did there.
Once again, I just told you I just agree with that. I didn't agree with nothing else. I think hold on. It should be by this point, it should be you to agree to disagree.
Bro, do you understand the way she used that point?
Okay, but I'm telling you is this.
Utilizing it. That's just a yes or no.
Do
you understand the way she used that bit of information?
This is what I'm saying, bro. I'm not no fool. I'm not no Uncle Tom.
Okay,
hold on. No, let me finish. Let me finish because you keep asking me the dumb shit. Amara's not on. And he was
not dumb, bro. It's a solid question. Acknowledge that part.
You're not doing like Amara and I want you to do. You see how Amara do. We do that bitch shit. We already talked about it. It's all good. We still gonna be friends over it, right? So I had to tell him I wasn't bringing up my college degree. That was that nigga, right? And we know why, right? That's why I said specifically, nigga, get specific. What books do you read? Who are you eating with? The ambiguous shit he do just to argue any other point.
That's not my question, bro. We're not talking about Raph, bro.
Hey, I know, but let me get back to it because that's what you guys been doing. That's what I'm saying.
No, stop it, bro. The point is, again, be specific, Quinn. You talking about specific. Let me get more specific with my questioning because I don't know if you understood. The premise of Candace Owens' statement was to paint black folks as the most murderous people on the planet. Period. And did she use?
Don't say that to me no more. I have told you I agree with that. Here's what I don't agree with.
You don't agree? Okay, bro. But what I'm saying
Candace Owens is. I know.
Do you agree with the whole premise? Do you agree with the way she used that bit of information, which is true, to tie it into a false narrative?
Do you want me to say that? Do you want me to say that Candace Owens is an Uncle Tom, a coon?
No, I don't want you to say that. I just want you to acknowledge her using a valid point to tie it into a fallacious point to try to draw a false narrative.
So look.
Do you see that?
I would do that, right?
That's the problem.
Don't every politician do that?
Do you acknowledge that, bro? Yes or no?
No, hold on. I said I acknowledge it, right? But let me ask you this question: doesn't every politician do that? But now you want me to acknowledge it just to prove your argument.
Is she a politician?
Hold on. We went all the way over this.
We're talking about Candace Owens, bro. And we ain't talking about politicians. We talking about Candace Owens. Nigga. Period. And here it is. Now you can pick out it again.
Hey, y'all.
You can point. You can go to a truth and hold that and say, yeah, but you got to keep the context, bro. That's it.
Hey,
don't take things out of context.
Hey, artist, can I interject? Thank y'all. On my end, I'm thinking like I wanted to speak to the audience and speak to y'all one last time because it's like 11 on my end.
It's 11 on everybody, and we on the
10 minutes. Make it quick.
I'm trying to act like I'm somewhere else. Hold on. Hey, I started thinking what podcast started at 8. I ain't even 8 tonight. Nigga, I started feeling like some kind of way. Like I hope I live to see my homies. Hey, but no, for real. This is what I wanted to say. 2 points I wanted to make before I end up ending the night. But I hear everything everybody's saying. One thing I want to speak on, a couple things, but one thing if I can speak on real quick. Jimmy, when you said, is there any good white people? Now, that's a hell of a question, because if you would, to me, if I would pose, if there's any good-hearted white people, I would say absolutely. Now, when you forming it in a form of good and bad, that's a hell of a goddamn well forming it, because you can have a good heart and you can also be possessed. Ain't no question what I'm saying.
That was just a simple question. Now you not see where we're turning into.
No, you didn't even pose a question. You didn't even pose this question. I was making a rebuttal and a remark on something from earlier. So this wasn't even a question. Now you're gonna take back over it and say I'll stop talking. But
no, I was just trying to say, is there any good white people?
That's what I was talking about. That's why I was rebuttaling about that and saying that there are good-hearted, but when you come to good and bad,
no good white people. There you go. Just say it, bro.
Let Zell talk, man.
I'm letting him talk, but he's going around it. If it's a straight question, you can have it, bro. But go ahead. You can have it.
Hey, well, the bottom line is, because of our history, with white people and our relation, just like the children today would say they didn't have nothing to do with slavery from 1,500 years ago. And just like they would say that, and we recognize that they didn't possess no part of that, but we know they know who did, and they still don't want to have nothing to do with unraveling. So it don't make it that they had a part of it, but they got a lot to do with keeping it the way it is. So that's kind of what it kind of makes it relevant, that it's good-hearted ones, the ones that acknowledge the truth, just like there are white people today that teach you about white supremacists. They teach you what it is. They own the rights and powers to it, and they confess that it ain't right, but it ain't that it ain't real. That's it.
Where'd he go?
I'm right here, bro. I'm listening.
Okay.
You want me to comment on that? That was nothing, bro. What was I supposed to say that? I said a simple thing. There's good and there's white people, and that's where he took it to. I don't know if you guys did this on purpose. Like you guys planned to be, I don't know, bro, but
there's no such thing, bro.
I hear you,
caught up in white and bad. You getting caught up in good and bad, brother. There's no such thing.
There's no such thing to you.
No, when you study racism, when you study racism, sorry, brother, you get counseled out because let me explain something, brother. You might don't like what I'm saying, but in the future, we're never gonna go by what you're talking about because we know what you're talking about is not the truth. There's no good or white people, bro. Good or bad, excuse me. Because if you look at 100 white people in the audience, right? You don't know who the fuck is good or bad. You're looking for deeds and somebody being nice to you. You already got food, brother. Part of racism is fooling. It's part of lying, deception, and manipulating people of color, brother. That's one reason why we don't understand what the fuck is going on, just like you don't understand what racism is, bro. You think it's
all right. You already said that. See how you guys keep trying
I'm gonna say it again, brother. We can unite with that. You don't understand what it is, so learn what it is first.
Now he's gonna segue to something else.
Learn what it is first, then talk about it, bro.
Hey, haven't you noticed that you guys have talked to Jimmy and y'all ask him a question? I'm listening to y'all go back and forth. I come in and I try to say one thing about what I'm thinking, and Jimmy attacked me like a mug. I don't understand what the hell is it that I'm saying that he gonna attack me too. But that's the same way he attack Amir.
No. See,
and attack artists.
Matter of fact, we gotta go back.
Shit,
we gotta go back.
He can't prove shit. I'm in a proving game though, so I already know that he can't prove nothing because he already don't know.